by now, man.
Yeah, they ready. I'm the one that's late. We officially live. Let's throw the intro on right quick. Oh, you got to do it, huh, Hustler? It's the
Nope,
second.
the same thing.
Saying no. Niggas know how I'm bumming, nigga. Yeah. Fuck what a nigga say, I feel like Dre. Man, the game is thick. Suckers wanna play and load my K until that bitch click. Big stick, hanging out the bottom of my 4-5. No lie, if I whip it out, somebody gon' die. Only time you hard is on the gram when you go live. Flexing with a tube but never blam, I'ma blow mine. Won't show mine until it's go time. Nah, you can't hold mine. Yeah, I got the whole mine, I'm on the goal line. And I'm going for 6, watch me up the scope. Caught him at the stove, he was with his hoe. Had to let him know, that's your ass, you don't get it past. You reap what you sow. Why you speaking low? Speak up, boy, you been a hoe. Boy, you been a bitch, get off dick, tryna steal my drip. Look up in the air, you see me, I'm fly as bird shit. Never on no nerd shit, why you on that lame shit? You don't want no smoke, you get smoke with who you hang with. You know what I'm saying? Lame ass niggas talking about they on some gang shit. Nigga, you's a bitch, nigga. Matter of fact, nigga, you's a hoe. Nah, you ain't no hoe, cause hoes get dope. Man, you pussy ass a cat.
We fucking live, my niggas.
Tell him free to act. Feeling free of rat, you know he told how you sleep with.
Heart2Start Football Podcast, man. We coming at y'all with this special football Superflex live draft edition. We should be having a few of the scared homies jumping in that's scared to jump on and draft. You know what I'm saying? We got y'all know Heart2Start Wood, man. Basketball regular on the podcast. My brother Chris in the building, Captain Hooks, aka. We got the hustler, man, the fantasy football hustler, man, the man, not the myth. You know what I'm saying? He's also streaming live on his platform. So shout out to everybody in Hustlers. You know what I'm saying? Glad to do this collab. You know, we've been rocking with you, right, Hustler?
Oh yeah, everyone on the West Coast, we got to stick together because there ain't too many of us out here doing this fantasy football stuff. So I'm all about it. And man, I wish we were doing the live in-person draft just after watching your intro again. That always makes me want to do a live in-person draft.
Right? Hey, you already know that's how we getting down. We going to Miami this year. CEO JD, what's happening?
To double back on what Hus talking about, give us a year or two, bruh. We gonna make sure that we make this industry shit a full-fledged live and direct shit though, bro. Cause there's too many of us that's locked in. You know what I mean, that fuck with each other, not to be doing that live and direct. So maybe not 2022, but 2023 at the most. You know, we gonna make this shit happen 100%, dog. It's too many of us that's locked in not to be doing that, bro. And we fuck with each other so tough, 100%, man. I ain't got nothing to say, but look, I got the number 1 pick. Y'all, let's get this shit cracking. I hope the other boys is ready to go. Man, what it do, man? Heart2Start, man. 100%, doggy.
We were talking about it right before you got on the show. I'm going to call bullshit a little bit. How did Guccini and Kev get the 1 and 2 picks? Come on, man. There's some collusion going on here.
And his brother, too, though. So, look, though. So, if you look at the top of the screen, how you just shared the screen, 1, 2, 3, all in order, bro. No lie. Not a fuck-ass coincidence. We was all just with each other 15 minutes ago, dog. That shit is crazy, bro.
That's the reason I'm late. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you.
It's some old other shit that's going on, some high power shit that, you know what I mean, that made
that
happen.
Rest in peace, Fat Kev, man.
It hit 2 p.m. 100%. And I looked at JD and said, "Yo, you gotta do the draft real quick." He did it. That's all it was.
And that's number 33 right there in that silver and black. Right
kick
here.
This draft off. Quit being scared of the draft and kick this draft off, JD. You over there try to decide who do I get?
No, I know where I'm going.
Hey, but on some real though, y'all, appreciate y'all for rocking with us, man. You know, Heart2Start, you know, the GMM network, Fantasy Hustlers, his Patreon, and all the accounts he got going on. We all mess with each other on a regular, and we're all in leagues together. So this is really like an extended family. I just want to throw that out there. So shout out to everybody rocking with us, man, for real.
100%, doggy.
Hell yeah.
Oh, my mama. Y'all ready?
Let's do it, man. You the one scared, man. Who you grabbing? I see nothing but green dots on this thing. You know what I'm saying?
A whole minute and 30 seconds to draft.
Let's go then. 130. You put the skin. You finna take the 130 for the pick what?
Yeah, no, it's for the content. It's for the content. So, you know, back in like April, me and Bogey, we did a 1v1 on the motherfucking what's the name of the shit right now? I can't think of the name. On the Sports Me app, right? You know, I was privileged to be called out by the Sports Me, the creators of the app and whatnot, to go against Bogey on some fantasy football topics. And the topic that we went on was who would you take at the 1.01 in a draft? And my argument was for Dalvin Cook. You know what I mean? 100%. You know, and he stated his points about motherfucking CMC 5-5 crit. You know, shout out to my dog. You know, I fuck with 5-5 100%.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
Push the goddamn button.
That's my guy. No,
Rush hour. Push the goddamn button.
I'm trying to get the people some reasoning about my pick, though. You know what
I mean? I ain't giving y'all no reason for mine.
Well, you got 10 seconds. You better hurry up.
11 seconds.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, I'm going 5-5 right now, just based on them average 25 points per game, bruh. When he touches the ball, he's in the game for the whole 60 minutes.
I wanted McCaffrey or Cook. I'm fine with it. I ain't got to do no explaining. I'll explain a little bit after and tell y'all what I was thinking, what I was doing when I was doing it. You know.
There we go, Chris.
So Guccini, you said that you were you were debating for Dalvin Cook. So were you just playing devil's advocate? You know, not trying to agree with.
Nah, you know, no. I was really on that point at that point of the season, which wasn't nobody doing no drafts at that point. I was really pushing the Dalvin being that 101, but as of right now, though, bro, with them having Sam Darnold, and you know, when I made my argument, Sam Darnold wasn't the quarterback of the Carolina Panthers. You know what I mean? With Sam Darnold being that quarterback and being an upgrade from Bridgewater, and him hopefully being able to push the ball downfield and give McCaffrey more opportunities in that red zone. We know what he does from the 20 to the 20, whether he's breaking off 5-yard runs or breaking off 15-yard gains out of reception. I think CMC hands down is that 1.01.
Here's the question. Though: Is Darnold the upgrade? Because I mean, that Panthers offense upheld 3 top 30 receivers last year.
Yeah,
and a top 10 running back.
But the cool thing is though, to me that Bridgewater is a conservative quarterback though. He wasn't pushing the ball down the field like that. You know,
conservative, but got 3 top 30 receivers.
I mean, without a doubt. I mean, you had to be respectable of everybody on the outside. 100%.
3 QBs, 3 in a rosies. Ooh, I know Bogart is juice. See, Bogart to be jumping on this shit pretty soon. He had to drop his daughter off, so he's from the phone right now on the thing. I know he's juiced to get Josh Allen right there.
Maybe though, I don't know, because he's got Murray as his number 1 QB.
He did say he wanted Murray.
Murray.
You know, y'all co-hosts on my version is better. You know what I'm saying? Every week, y'all definitely got to check that out.
Joe?
And he talks to you just as much about why he wanted Kyler Murray as his number 1 quarterback.
Raiders! Shout out to my dog Joe, man.
Shout out to more.
There's someone calling it right there, my man Justin. So this is a JC Money Design, the dude who put the graphic together for today's show, and he said, "Damn, Murray over Allen."
Appreciate you. I appreciate you, just in case. Hey, I actually worked with a dude named Just in Case, and that song was out back then. And we used to be like, just in case. Shout out to Justin. I ran the mock with him. I ran the mock with him earlier.
Why Clock didn't go Saquon either? Clock was on.
Hey, but look, listen. We do have a rule. Hold on, time out, y'all. Time out. We have a rule. Don't say names of people that haven't been drafted.
But you got to understand though where
it is for content. You know what I'm saying? But you can. I prefer. Look, this the rule. The rule is for you to say, "I wonder why he didn't go get another guy that I know he likes and has in mind." It is different because it's the content.
No names, no dates.
No names of people that haven't came up yet. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a competitive. This is the inaugural draft of the Heart2Start. We haven't had a Superflex.
All right, but look, here's your answer though. Why he didn't get him? Because he just put in the chat. He said, "I really want to Saquon, but I don't want the same team in all of my leagues." So he said he basically got too many Saquons in his leagues. So
I feel it.
Too many shares. I'm
way too many shares.
I can't wait to see how far he drops because don't nobody want him.
Only you and Clock.
And Clock. That's it.
No, nobody wanted. That is that is interesting to see what's gonna happen. Who's gonna get?
We got to get them in the YouTube chat so they could be over here just talking shit, and we can get it on the screen.
100%, bro.
I'm get the link here after I lock in my pick. What are we gonna do here? You know what? I'm going with someone who's an instant game changer and coming close to touching it. I know someone wanted him in those next 4 picks. I know someone wanted him.
Nah, I know I was saying that.
God damn, I thought he was finna get my guy.
So can I critique Lamar?
Jackson.
Can I critique Lamar? Not anything related to Wood grabbing him. Can I critique Lamar from the scoring settings of the Superflex? JD, how many points do you get from yards thrown? His mic just went off. How many points do you get for yards thrown? What is it? 10 every one? JD, what is it? 1 yard every 10 yards? The scoring settings, what is it? One point for every 10 yards?
15 yards for the quarterback.
15. So I value yard throwers over somebody like Lamar Jackson, who's going to do a lot of damage on the ground. But you get the first down 1 point, right?
No, I don't think we put the first down on this one.
So maybe on 10. What is it? Every 10 yards a point.
But if Lamar throws for 3,500 and runs for 1,000, that's 4,500 yards combined.
He's still going to be a top 6 or 7 quarterback.
Easily top 5. He's top 5 to me, dog.
I just don't like the idea. Like it's just I'm saying from a super flex standpoint, beside with the scoring in your league, I want a quarterback that's going to throw for a lot of yards because those yards really add up compared to somebody who might run for 100 and throw for 250 or something. You know what I'm saying? But it's all going to add up for points at the end of the day, for sure. So 5 quarterbacks off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 quarterbacks. Let's see. These first few rounds are interesting, man. This super flex. Hey, look, some backstory, right? I was actually pissed, Hustler, when I got the number 2 pick and my brother got 3 because I've been running a few mock drafts with him, and I feel like he just knows who I want now. Like, it's a wrap.
Every time on the swing back, he's about to snipe you, huh?
Snipe.
I always know who you want, even
Barkley,
if we do my draft.
Barkley 2-7.
Still ended up getting him.
2-7. Barkley clock still got him. That was a good gamble.
Picked him over a quarterback in a super flex.
That was a good gamble.
Oh my God.
Bogey went Najee.
You can't say no names, right?
Yeah, nah, you can't say him. Not that type. I already know what's coming.
None until they drafted.
You can talk in general about players if we discussing what or something, but not this guy's out there. Yeah, when they get drafted, say whatever you like.
Oh my God!
Give me this.
There you go. How'd that even happen?
Right there.
Yo, I need this to happen real badly. I need this one to happen real badly.
Let's see if we're on the same page, young Briss.
Come on, who you got?
Hey, the boy Sweetest got that Austin Eckler in that Justin Herbert stack though, bruh. How y'all feel about that? I like that joint.
Herbert and Eck.
There we go.
I'm not putting all my chips in on the Chargers. That's
I need the Mahomes and Cheetah stack. That's
I
what
knew
I
that
needed.
was coming.
I needed that.
I knew that was coming.
So far, bro.
I needed that.
I knew that was coming.
This nigga just got a steal, bro.
Yo.
Yeah.
That's probably the farthest I've seen Hill drop in any the drafts that I've been doing lately.
That's crazy, huh?
DK going that high is wild. I mean, at number 2 receiver off the board.
Oh, you motherfucker. Why you get digs, bro? Motherfucker, bro. It's okay. Good shit, bro. So I'm gonna go Dakota Rain.
Hey, the unhealthy. Good luck with that,
man.
I'm so nervous about Dak. You guys
Good
heard all
luck
that
with
new
Dak,
shit, right?
All that bullshit about him not playing and all that. It might be a little bit more serious than what they talking. I hope it ain't.
Good luck with
They
Dak,
said
my boy.
he could potentially miss the whole season with these.
I'll take Russ. Let Russ cook. Let Russ cook.
Give me D-Hop.
See,
most people in this
the
draft
round and get a quarterback. I'm happy with Russ in the third round.
I'll take that.
Russ in the third
I got
round
way
is
too
big.
many picks. I got way too many picks left that haven't came to not get one right now. Like I'd be terrified.
So you said this is the first year that it's going super flex in this league. Are most people in here, are they more drafting in 1 QB leagues versus super flex?
This my first super flex ever.
What the hard to start dudes is we all all used to one quarterback.
But we did super flex last year. Yeah, this is his first super flex. This is Chris's first super flex. But me and JD, we did the SBI and a few super flexes last year.
My dog Damo, though, he's a fantasy junkie just like the rest of us. So you know what I mean. He's not getting his feet wet. He's a veteran at anything fantasy. That's for sure.
Wax 2, shout out Wax. Wax. Ain't he first in baseball right now?
Yep.
He up there, but he ain't in first. But he up there for sure.
Waxing like 6th or 7th. Because he ain't past me. I'm in 3rd.
Justin. Hey, look how far he fell, Justin. That's crazy.
Shout out to Justin, man.
I would have been about that stack too, doggy. Oh my man.
I ain't gonna lie. I considered getting Mahomes, but like you said, Wood, I just felt like in the second or third round, I can get a quarterback that might be within the top 6 or 7 ranking wise to like a Mahomes and a Murray. I wanted this. A lot of the mock drafts I've been doing, I've been trying to keep it balanced, but I haven't been practicing keeping it balanced. I've been practicing, hella wide receivers, hella running backs, hella, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I was able to, just to kind of gamble with the quarterbacks going there. But I felt like
Bogey with the motherfucking Josh
JD,
Allen
would you have got
Brady,
2 quarterbacks back to back with
He's
the Dak and the rest?
80 TDs from both of them QBs. Oh my mama, bro.
My brother talking about keeping it balanced. Let's talk about the time in that mock draft. You drafted 6 straight receivers.
I drafted 6 straight receivers, and it was glorious, y'all.
Fuck, bro.
It was crazy. I had the top 5 receivers
off the board.
CEH, sweetness, he gets them running backs. Shout out to the Bears, Brews and Bros, man.
CEH with the Michael Thomas injury.
What's the odds of Damo going non-QB right now?
He's a gambler.
He's a gambler. Damo got a plan though.
Yeah, Damo's a gambler. Hey, that's why in the chat I was like, we got fantasy experts and professional enthusiasts.
Why ain't nobody firing up their tree? Wood, what's up with that joint?
Oh, I'll fire
it up. Okay, Huss, what's going on, bro?
I'm on the house and the double monitors, man. I can't do it.
Put that shit in the air, man.
Yeah, Antonio shouting out Bogey right there with the Allen Brady stack.
Oh my mama, real talk. That's a hell of a combo right there, bro. Them is 80 TDs right now.
Shout out to Hustler for co-hosting this extravaganza we both doing right now. Remember, shout out to all the Hustlers. Avid listeners, he stayed dropping content. Like I was just mock drafting in an IDP mock draft that he had earlier, my first ever.
Yeah.
Hey, anybody who rock with us, go rock with Hustler too, man. He stayed dropping content for real.
I'm gonna put some young Raynard on.
I can't believe I got you to dip your toe in as much shit as you were talking about IDP. I can't believe you were one of the ones.
And I got
him in there.
Hey, I loved all the players I got too. Let me turn this Jets game on as well. I forgot the game was on. There's a few games on right now, huh?
Carter's in there right now. It's the
third. Get to see my boy.
So I had to stack it up. I just went double QB on here too to snatch up Tannehill real quick.
What Michael Carter doing right now?
He's ran off the field.
They say the boy Davis. 30? Great. I got that shit on right now too though. But Davis was looking good with the boy out of Utah. I can't even think of the quarterback name right now. Zach Wilson.
Yeah, Corey Davis was a big signing for them for sure.
Damn, why my phone don't want to charge, doggy? E-Rock and Damo need to jump up in this motherfucker, bruh.
I already know who will about to grab.
You know they gonna jump on. We gonna talk about
Especially
this.
E-Rock motherfucking ass. What's up, Drill?
We're gonna talk about this after the show, and a lot of them are gonna jump in here. You know, a lot of
Drill
them
got ties to the West Coast, bro. He know who the Mac Dammit man is, aka Furley, all the way out there, man. Oh my mama.
Damn, Wood, why you do that?
I ain't gonna lie. I started to do Ridley and Diggs and not go QB. Go ahead, Wood. What do you do? Who you just grabbed? Mixon. Ooh, in the fourth round.
I didn't even want Mixon, but him falling that far, I was about to snatch him.
I didn't want him either, man. I didn't want him either. I'm not a fan of Mixon, but all the signs point to he's gonna have a good year. You know,
I mean, he had all that time off last year. He got to have a good year.
And I just feel like they're ready as long as Burrow, you know, as long as they don't rush Burrow back. I don't know, man.
I mean, Gio gone, he got the whole backfield to himself.
All to itself. This is fourth year.
I mean, Chris Evans is good, but that's just a pass catching back who's a rookie. It's going to be a while.
Samaje had a good, nice little role.
Because I got that Frisco on.
That nigga Drill got ties to the West Coast. That nigga said you look like Larry June, bro.
Hey, you know, he younger than me. You know,
fucking Drill, bro.
Larry look like me, man. You know what I'm saying? He younger. If that was the case, you know what I'm saying?
That's Young Cato's one of Young Cato's peoples is Larry June.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it? Please, huh?
Yeah, Antonio, Mr. Don't Sit Me right there. Allen better not fuck around this year. Him and Herbert better just.
CeeDee Lamb off the board.
So what do you guys think with all the Dak stuff going down? Like
your guy, Kev.
I don't like the injury, the Dak potential injury.
I ain't scared of Dak, bro.
I don't like the potential
got that
injury.
big dope. Hey, he got to go make his. Hey, Jared want his ass on the field.
Well, you can't control when it hurts when you throw.
100%, bro. Sit his ass out for the next 2 weeks. Get that motherfucking shoulder right.
Whether he wants the money or not.
The second MRI didn't reveal nothing. You know, it's just a little stress. He was doing too much too early. That's all that was.
That's all that was, bro. That's all that was.
Better not have that Tony Romo syndrome. We already know that. Like we've seen how he really just got one and couldn't come back. Just kept getting one after another.
I'm telling you. They got baseball coaches working with him, all type of shit.
Fucking Tony Romo. Tony Romo was a beast, though, bro. Being a Niners fan, I had a lot of respect for Romo.
He was a
Fantasy
good quarterback.
Superstar.
He was a good quarterback, bro. He was a really good quarterback. I had a
lot of respect for Tony, bro.
He had bad luck.
Even when Tony is in the booth, bro, Tony be breaking down shit that you ain't never heard while you watching a football game.
Bro, man, you know he knows that calls out every play. Calls out every play before it happens,
bro.
And all bullshit aside, he be like 85, 90% accurate. Like, he really be calling the plays. He be like, they're going to do this or this, probably this, though. And they come out and run the same shit. That's amazing.
Yeah, and isn't he the highest paid booth analyst?
Yeah, he's definitely up there for sure, bro.
I think when he got paid at that time, he was the highest paid.
I mean, Romo like 20 million or something like that per year. Like,
I'm gonna be honest, Romo in the booth. Romo in the booth like that got me excited for Eli and Peyton sharing the booth for some games.
That'd be crazy.
That's gonna be wild.
Eli though?
Eli and Peyton, they'll break that down for sure. Don't act like Eli ain't a future Hall of Famer.
2 Super Bowls, and Eli never missed a game, dog.
Eli's career is like my fantasy career. He's a Hall of Famer, bro.
Bro, get the fuck out of here, bro.
He's not a Hall of Famer.
Not in AOB.
I'm a Hall of Famer.
In AOB, you was a Hall of Famer, dog.
If I would have won it, I beat myself last year. I started Hawkinson over Andrews, bro.
Bro, talk about our matchup in the first week of the playoffs. You beat yourself, I beat myself in the week 1 playoffs.
What happened, JD?
Okay, well, shit happened. So you're not a Hall of Famer, doggy.
Hey, this nigga didn't start Miles Sanders and
Hunt.
And Hunt.
Who didn't start, JD?
Him
Who
not
you start
starting
over?
Miles Sanders while he drafted Miles Sanders in every league.
Ask him who he
Bruh.
started though.
Who'd you
Miles
start?
Sanders and Hunt, nigga,
He did the
would have
definition
murdered
of
him, and
hard
he
to
talking about
start.
he's a Hall of Famer because
He
he
did
beat himself
definition-
last year.
He did the definition of
Shout
hard
out to my nigga
start.
Wood for knocking me out the
Who did-
knocking me out the offs.
Who did you put? Who did you start over there?
Damian Harris and fucking I don't know who else. I think I might have went 3 receivers. But my thing is though, bro, what you did last year though, bro, hold on. What you did last year is
not Cap no more.
it was truly respectable because you took C-Mac at 1 and still got to where you got to, dog. Every time I drop our preseason rankings, I refer back to what you did last year, bro. On my mind.
But you know what helped me though, JD? James
5'5" crit.
Robinson.
That's my point. That's my point of why you did what you did.
Yep.
Hey, in the hard to start, I lost CMC 2 and lost in the finals. I was shocked I did that.
Yeah.
I probably could have won if Keenan Allen wasn't hurt.
Hold on, hard to start?
In the dynasty.
Chris, who you picking? You got 14 seconds.
Oh, the league that he tapped
I know
out
who
in.
I'm picking. I'm just waiting. That's it.
No, you don't. No, you
Yeah,
don't.
I do.
Damn.
I knew who I was picking. Even if I didn't, I had him in the top of my queue.
I don't know why my phone don't want to charge, bro. This shit is bullshit, doggy.
I know it's probably like the backup line, but man, the line looks garbage right now for the Jets, and Michael Carter wasn't really getting nothing out there
What quarter is in?
in the third, so it's all the backups.
Oh yeah, that's for sure backups.
Hey, how did Justin Fields end up looking?
I'm gonna do something I have not.
They got
I'm
their
about to
ass
do
whooped.
something
It was
that I
like
have
100
not
to 14,
done
bro.
yet.
They didn't start Justin Fields until the second half.
Yep. Third quarter, I had to leave. I missed it. But how did he look though? Just
you look good.
He looked like they need to start him week 1.
Man, I'm about to take a gamble right here.
Zach
Reach.
Wilson 9 for 11 right now.
here's his reach, y'all.
Damn it.
Reach.
This is for sure my reach right here.
Duh.
I feel like I know.
I'm about to try something. I don't have him in no redraft league. I'm about to try something.
I wouldn't even call that a reach. I mean, I've seen him go in the third in a couple drafts. Pitts is hyped as fuck right now. Well deserved.
Never do that.
I don't think people should. I mean, he's drafting him at his peak.
Time to go get my guy.
getting Miles Sanders again.
Time to go get my other guy.
Miles Sanders,
Let's
JD's
go.
fantasy boyfriend. That's his fantasy crush.
Let's
Miles Sanders?
go.
Miles Sanders, JD fantasy crush.
And Baker motherfucking Mayfield this year, doggy.
And you didn't start him in the finals. He's your crush, and you didn't start him in the finals last year.
Well, no. So what it was I drafted damn near the same team in both of my home leagues. So in one home league, I started him and I won the ship. The other home league, I didn't start him and I got put out in the first round.
Start your studs.
100%, doggy. Oh, my mama. I mean, but in week 14, coming out of the last few weeks before they started Hurst, you got to remember Hurst didn't start till week 12, week 13, and he killed the Saints. The Saints was unfuckwittable last year up until Jalen Hurts came in there and worked their ass. You know,
we can't say that though. When they had all those injuries kind of in the middle-ish of the season, Justin Herbert, though, he put himself on the map in that Monday night game, but they had like 3 DBs that were like out. So they were like decimated all around, but they still won. They still won the game.
Definitely. But, you know, Jalen Hurts was the one to go into the Saints and work their motherfucking ass. And, you know, the Saints was unfuckwittable, bro, until Jalen Hurts went in there last year, bro. And did his and Miles Sanders I think he had like a 20+ point game in that Saints game, bro. But you know, I thought it was an anomaly, you know, for that. And that's the reason why I didn't start him in the AOB, but I had to start him in the motherfucking Ashy. Hold on, let me go get my trophy, bro.
Hey, I don't.
No.
I usually have a hard, fast rule not to draft Raiders players, but I'm gonna do this for my dad today. Let's go.
I thought about grabbing Jacobs, but I'm just
That
so
motherfucker
scared
cover
of
up my
Drake.
face when I'm sitting down, dog. I'm
He
6'1", doggy.
averaged 16 fantasy points.
JD,
How's that?
that.
JD. So is that trophy has all the past
Yeah.
winners' names on it, right?
Y'all got one of
So,
these
hey,
in y'all
that's
league?
the
Drake?
So
AOB.
that's our
Nah,
trophy,
this is the
JD.
That's
actual
a big
classy
dog, though,
redraft.
Hey, Wood,
That's
tell
the
him.
you know, hold on.
Would tell him
They
that's
say I gotta
our
sanitize
trophy.
it as much as I be caressing on this bitch.
JD,
So, man,
JD,
My
to
name
all
on
the
there twice.
to all the viewers, JD, just let them know that trophy has everybody's name that's won in the past. So that's our
put this
trophy.
on the other side though. She can sit next to me though. On
Who
my right hand
won?
side.
Who won last season?
I won last
JD,
season,
that's
nigga.
how
Then
you feeling
then
good.
that's JD trophy right now.
You
Period.
motherfucking right. It ain't mine no more though, because it's
Bro, the nigga
2021.
had it. Listen,
It's yours
the nigga
until
had-
somebody else win.
Look, Chris.
Oh yeah,
this
we
how the
going
nigga
back to
did
back.
me.
My cousin said I'm
Chris.
going back to back.
Can y'all hear me? This how he did me, right, Chris? He kept the trophy in the box all last season. I couldn't take it home
I'm
because he was
charged up.
talking. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, he wouldn't let me take the trophy. He like, no, we're gonna send this to Plug and let him decorate it. I didn't get to touch
How
the
y'all feel
trophy.
about Daryl?
It's been
Henderson this
sitting
year,
there the
bro? Is
whole
gonna be
year.
able to
He
stay
didn't
on
let
the
me
field
get the
for the whole
trophy.
16 games, 17 games, bro.
I don't know.
I'm
It just seems
Say
like
that
they don't
again?
like him too much down
I'm
there.
worried a little bit. I mean, they don't
I
want to
can't
play
get
him
on
all
the Henderson
preseason
trade.
so he can stay healthy. That's
I
Hey,
can't
that,
get on the
like
Henderson
that
trade.
pick, by the way,
that
too,
tells me
Kev.
they worried about his health too.
Yeah.
Cooper Cup, he finna go
Yeah,
crazy.
I had to get a
this year.
piece of one of the Rams. I had to. Either him or I kind of like Woods over Cup.
Your
because
mic is
Woods-
on mute, nigga.
because-
No, you don't, nigga.
No,
I can't
JD,
hear
I
you.
think just you can't hear me.
JD, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
You gotta turn that music down. Hey, I like Cooper Cup, but I actually like Robert Woods over him because
No,
he got
you
the
don't.
rushing capability. He always gets handoffs in the red
Why you
zone.
didn't pick him then?
Cooper Cup gonna have
I just like Cup.
Cooper Cup is
More.
the red zone target.
Yeah, I just like Cup.
You
Cooper
like
Cup
I like-
more,
look.
champ.
No, listen, I like Cup more than Woods, but I rather have Woods if he goes later than Cup. But in this situation, I only had Diggs on the team. I went Dalvin Cook, Diggs, and I'm big on receivers, so I needed another receiver. I started to get Josh Jacobs instead of Kyle Pitts, but I just feel like Pitts he's gonna have so many mismatches to take advantage of, and the way they play, I just feel like Pitts could be. He's like solid to me,
DK
like
and
I
AJ
mean,
Brown. That's a
Pitt's
hell of a
basically
tandem.
gonna be
a wide receiver.
Be a wide receiver anyway.
At my tight end spot. Like, I'll
I
take
can't
that.
hear that
Like the
nigga,
number
bro.
2 target. You gotta turn that music off.
Bro, that's crazy, bro.
can't even
you can
hear you.
all of us, but you can't hear him? That's
No, I don't hear that. I see him talking, but I don't hear him for shit.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear all y'all.
Hold on.
Damn.
You got
Oh, you
Kev
know what it is?
I got him on mute, bro.
on me.
What about now?
No,
What
he
about
ain't
now,
said.
JD?
He must not.
You still
Damn.
can't hear him? He
JD
said, what
got
about now?
can't
JD
hear
gotta
each
be
other.
fucking with you.
JD, you gotta
Huh?
turn that music off, big dog.
JD
I
must be
can't even
fucking
hear
with
his
you.
music.
You can hear the music? Yeah, I got Smooth
No.
playing right now.
I can hear it a
can't
little bit,
though.
but not enough.
What about
I
now,
just don't want this
JD?
shit hella loud.
Can you hear me now,
Justin
JD?
Fields, Lawrence.
It's
Look at
Superflex,
Sweetness in the
man.
comments. Let's
Oh,
go.
Thank you. Oh,
I
my
see you,
God.
Sweetness.
Bears, Bruising, and Bros. They are Bears fans, as
Hey,
you know by the
thank you,
name.
guys. Because I was kind of like waiting, but y'all left me a solid. I could live with Killer Kurt. I could live with
good
Killer
number.
Kurt.
That's a good number 2.
That's a
It's
good
okay,
number
number
2.
Baker gonna outperform Kirk this year.
I
I
know,
think-
but I couldn't get Baker. I could live with Kurt.
No, I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that, Dougie.
Somebody tell JD to back in and back out.
You hear
Back out and back in.
since
Hey,
Cuzzo taught
Kev-
me how to be a boss.
Kev said back
You know,
in
this
and
is
back
probably
out.
like the third time me ever hearing this song, dog.
Hey,
Kev, can you hear JD talk?
Yes, somebody tell
Yeah, I
JD
can't
to
hear
back
you,
out and
Cuzzo.
back in.
hey, Kev. Hey, JD.
Huh?
Kev said back out and back in.
And turn your
Back
music
out
down.
and back in.
Yeah.
And turn your music down, bro.
And he said, turn your music down.
Turn it down.
Yeah. That's what
I
he
hear him.
said.
I see him doing the motherfucking gas. Fuck you.
He can
This
hear you,
motherfucker
though.
quiet as shit right now.
Hey, but
Turn
he
the
said back
fucking
out.
music down, then.
Hey, he said back out and back in. That's a good pick, man. Fuck.
Mike Davis.
That's a good pick.
Yeah, I'm fucking with Mike Davis this year, dog.
Mike Davis, one of the only reasons I was able to make it to the whatchamacallit because I had that handcuff last season when CMC went down.
I was gonna say back out the stream and go back in because you're the only one that can't hear me. All right. Yeah, JD's gonna jump back in there. Let's see. Let's talk about this right quick. So, boom, in the 5th round, the quarterbacks started going again. Baker went in the 5th round before Fields, Trevor Lawrence, Kirk Cousins, which I'm not saying that as to say it shouldn't have happened. We got a lot of quarterbacks off the board so far. Let's see what some of the teams. I like this. Hustler went with the 2 quarterbacks early. Rodgers and Tannehill double back with Keenan Allen. Kelsey already on his team. I like that.
Let's go. Nigga.
Wood with the 3 receivers and Kirk Cousins.
And Mixon.
See, this is why I hate having my brother draft before me around this spot because I guarantee he's going to grab the guy that I want. I'm going to tell y'all that. And since he's not on the stream, Trey Lance. Watch. None of y'all go right now, so I can say that.
You said who? Trey?
Yeah, watch.
All right.
None of y'all are going before now, so I can do that. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Boy, thought I wasn't on the draft. I was on it all the time.
Oh, my God. Hey, poker face. That's not who I want.
You already lost, Cam.
Why would I grab him anyway? Why would I grab him?
That's all good. I see a lot of players I like right now. I just can't say it yet, man. After Chris picked, I still can't.
Hey, I almost grabbed Amari Cooper, but I said, hell nah, bruh.
I'm not fucking with the Pooper Scooper. Shout out to Bogart. That's his nickname for him. Amari the Pooper Scooper. Because he will get you a pooper when it's time, when it's the worst time.
There you go.
Hustler, how you liking your team, man? I like them get them 2 QBs out the way with the Kelsey and Keenan Allen. That's a strong 4. A lot of people sleep on Thielen, especially with the Jefferson a little banged up. You know what I'm saying? Sophomore slump maybe into play. I like Thielen this year.
Me too. I almost grabbed him too.
Oh, Sweetness got Trey Lance. God damn it.
Thielen gonna get them touchdowns regardless of whether or not Justin Jefferson there.
Yeah, he's getting the double-digit touchdowns like he always does. I'm nervous about the running backs, but in the way that you got everything set up, I mean, it's almost like running back is like the weakest position. You know, depending on who you got, but you got to start 3 wide receivers, and then you can start 2 quarterbacks.
Exactly.
Quarterbacks score way more than your average running back and wide receiver.
Exactly.
Your RB2 quarterbacks are worth way more than an RB2.
I mean, ultimately, it comes down to the fact that receivers, and especially in PPR, are at this point scoring way more in PPR than your running backs are. After that top 7, top 8 running back,
that's what I was going to say. That's what I was going to say.
Oh, someone threw it out there. Trey area.
That's why it makes so much sense whenever anybody do. That's why it makes so much sense when somebody do 0 running back.
You just got to be on the wire. You do what 0 RB. Got to be active on the wire.
Hey, you guys know when I said this is going to be my first reach, it actually wasn't Kyle Pitts. It was going to be Trey Lance. I was going to get Trey Lance instead of Kyle Pitts because I knew he wasn't going to be there coming back, but I just couldn't do it.
Trey Lance ain't finna start, champ.
Trey Lance.
Eventually, you could get Trey Lance and then go grab. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like that's an easy no-brainer.
Garoppolo might not play week 1.
Even if he do, I would have had him. I
watched Trey Lance. I watched Trey Lance play in person, bro. Garoppolo ain't playing.
Hustler, what's your team, bro?
I used to be a Chargers fan until they went to LA, but I don't fuck with them.
Damn.
LA, so I'm a free agent. I just fuck with fantasy football.
So who you think gonna start week 1 for the Niners?
Jimmy G, unless he's hurt.
Jimmy G
Gotcha.
gonna play until probably week 3.
But
Do
they
you
also
think
said
Jimmy G gonna play the whole season if he stay 100% healthy?
if he stays
No.
100% healthy, I think that he is. But they
think
also
he ain't
talked
gonna-
about getting Lance in there, in like a Taysom Hill role where he already has designed plays that they said within the offense.
That's cool, but I'm saying starting if he 100% healthy, I think Jimmy G will play the whole season. Now next season, Jimmy be gone.
I'm about to grab JD's guy right here. This is somebody I'm liking a lot right now.
Chris.
This is somebody I'm liking a lot right now. Deontay Johnson.
Target monster.
Target monster. Faithful banged up.
144 targets last season.
Chris, you back, bro.
I started to get T. Higgins over him.
Chris, you back, bro.
Football,
back,
he
huh?
back all the way, huh?
You back, huh? I see you back.
Look.
You giving stats and shit. You ain't even looking at it. You back, bro.
And that's that dynasty
Trying
talk.
to get LB, huh?
That's that.
I've been paying attention. I just wasn't in it.
Okay.
Honestly,
you don't even
shit.
gotta say that.
Honestly,
You know what you're doing, bro.
G should put me back in ALB regardless.
Hey, yes, you got my vote. You back. I hear it.
Former champs get top priority.
I said you first on the list. Right? What you think, Kev?
I said LR come to every draft. He always gonna be first on the list.
What about LR?
The only reason I ain't go to last year's draft because we was in a pandemic.
Also, Kareem Hunt. He grabbed him from me. I'm about to grab somebody who I think is gonna have a lot of passing yards right here. And this might be a reach, but I think he's gonna fit perfect for what I got going on. And
you only got one quarterback. If you're getting one, that ain't no reach.
You fucked me up.
I'm going with Derek Carr.
You and corner canner fucked me over. I was hoping Deontay was falling to me, dog.
Yards.
Bro,
I know. I
could have got Derek Carr in the 12th round.
This is a double QB league, bro. Are you serious?
Everyone already has 2 quarterbacks,
and I did it. What are you talking, bro? You think, bro? I'm not trying to bust it out, but people are gonna have 4 and 5 quarterbacks, bro. You just watch. Watch.
I just counted. That's QB 21. QB 21 off the board.
And not only that, yards. You get points for every 15. Derek Carr could play bad and throw for 400.
I'm saying is better quarterbacks for that.
Not to me.
Okay. Say that then.
I mean, we can't discuss the quarterbacks that's out there right now, but I don't see one quarterback who's going to throw more yards than Carr.
Is the music too loud, y'all?
No.
I don't even hear it, JD.
All right.
You want me to read his yards off last year? 239, 284, 261, 311, 347, 284. He got 111, 165, 154, 275, 381, 316, 336, 371. Derek Carr throwing yards.
You get points for yards regardless for a quarterback, though.
But it's lower than normal. We get 1 per 20 yards in most leagues. It's 15 or 10 in here. You want a quarterback who throws yards is going to be worth more than a quarterback who throwing for 200 and a touchdown.
Yards is good until you fuck. I knew he was going to reach.
And the Raiders are going to be down.
I knew he is about to get started.
The Raiders are going to be down. You got the breakout with Brian Edwards that might finally break out. You got Ruggs, you got Waller, you got Hunter Renfrow out there toasting, getting better. You added Kenyon Drake. The yards is pointing up for me with Carr.
You got Renfrow beating Jalen Ramsey in practice.
That's what I'm saying, even though Ramsey probably wasn't playing too hard.
He wasn't taking him seriously during that joint practice time, bro.
He wasn't taking it anyway. Nah, if I didn't have one quarterback, there was a plethora of people. Okay, so now that he's off the board, I honestly
expected you to get Tua.
Okay, look, I was just about to say that. Tua's off the board now. The reason I didn't go, I looked at Tua. Bro, Tua's not going to be throwing a lot of passes, bro. They're going to try to run that ball and stay in games like they did last year. That's how they had a good record. They were running the rock and keeping it out of Tua's hands. He was throwing for like 140s and shit. If you up him throwing for 200 yards a game or something like.
Bro, if you want to talk about quarterbacks throwing yards, they built this offense around Tua throwing deep.
Bro, and he got a noodle arm.
They got Will Fuller that throws deep.
Bro.
And they got Waddle to throw deep.
And Mike Gesicki gonna be a top 5 tight end this year, 100%, doggy.
Listen, you want to hear Tua's, regardless of what you say, he was coming off the injury. It might go up a little bit, but I don't see Tua going out there and throwing more than the Raiders, bro. The Raiders were, unless they update, you know what I'm saying, defense a little bit, which I don't see too many major improvements. They did have a lot of injuries last year, but I don't believe in them not being able to stay off the field and have Carr throwing a lot.
Well, yeah, because he's going to be in garbage time. I understand what you're talking about.
Plus, you drafted Waller high. What round did Waller go in the third round?
All right, here, let's do this. How much you want to bet that Tua have a better season fantasy-wise than Carr?
Oh, wow.
What you want to bet?
Let's bet on-call push-ups. I'll FaceTime you and get one here and there. Family events.
We need them for Miami.
Hey, family events, I'll get 2. You know what I'm saying? 10 on-call push-ups. 20 on-call push-ups. Bet good. Well, we ain't going to see him play in Miami, so we can't, you know what I'm saying? I can't get it.
Next year.
Hey, Hustler, if you don't know, we doing our live draft in Miami this year for our home league.
In Miami,
that's dope. Hell yeah.
We definitely would drop some footage of that.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to be out there with my chest out. We in
Snipe.
Miami.
Snipe. Who got sniped?
Hey,
I think that's Sweetness who said that.
ETN fell like crazy.
I'll take them. I'm risky. I mean, my 2 running backs are rookies. I know Williams is going to be in there. I don't know about ETN.
Yeah, I like J-Rob over ETN this year, definitely, bro. Just based on that, J-Rob going to get at least 15 to 18 touches per game. I don't know what ETN going to do. I see ETN more as a PPR back.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm loving my
league. I was about league, isn't it?
I was about to reach and grab Trey Sermon over Kenny Galladay. I'm a little worried
Shout
about
out to Bogart, man. He's a Niner fan, so he was definitely gonna have at least one Niner on this team.
They got Danny Hernandez at the 12th pick. My dog Easy does it. He went and got the rat.
Danny Dimes.
No,
Danny drops dimes.
That's too much, man.
Trade gangsters.
Danny Pesos. I mean,
Danny Pesos.
Danny Pesos. He ain't worth a Buffalo
17 pesos to each dollar.
Danny Pennies.
Danny Pennies. Oh, my mama.
JD, did you post on Instagram? I bet on that car over to it. Okay. Shout out to Antonio, man. You feel me? Definitely better.
And they drafted
Waddle because Devontae Parker is on the way out of there.
Yeah, but Devontae Parker is not a receiver that you throwing deep to. Waddle is.
Waddle and Fuller.
You draft Waddle and Fuller to go deep.
Bro, Waddle ain't got a target yet. And I know it's preseason, but they didn't even look to try to get him the ball. I was confused. Not to go against your point, but I was confused in that first preseason game. You throw every pass to the tight ends and you don't throw no plays, no screens, no shots to Waddle. That amazes me. Still, though, like you know what I'm saying? You talk about these getting to it, like he's going to be the guy that's throwing now.
E-Rock, you fucking motherfucker. You went and got my fucking stack, dog.
Odell trash anyway. You fine.
No, he's not. Not this year. This is the year that he has to make a name for himself from back when he was in New York. They've been writing his bum ass off. I'm fucking with Odell this year, doggy. I ain't gonna lie.
JD, you can hear me now, right?
Yeah, I hear you.
All it took was plugging it in and plugging it out and plugging it back in.
Hey, there goes the greater than and the less than side. That was a viral moment for the Heart to Start where a nigga didn't know which was which, but my boy talking about Carr over Daniel Hernandez. Yeah, pull that up. Winkin Weeds 420. Shout out to the 420 crew, man. 100%.
Man, I hope I get my fucking guy, bro. Damn it, I should have grabbed him.
The Gaskinator. The
Who you
3
talking
down
about so I can grab
committee. Shimmy.
Who you talking about, Wood, so I can grab him? I'll trade him to you.
Baskins. Carol Baskins.
Baskins.
He already got Gaskins.
Yeah. Bustazoid.
Busteries.
I like
Canton
Gaskins.
Bus.
I'm gonna be honest. I like Gaskins.
Bro, who's in front of him? Malcolm Brown or something? I don't even
That
know.
if we
man.
talking about what preseason did, that boy only played a couple of snaps in preseason. Malcolm Brown did everything in the preseason.
I'm gonna keep it real though. Damn, Judy gone. Fuck. Hey, look, I'm gonna keep it real though. I think they was holding Gaskin out because he is the guy. We know what we've seen with him. Let's see what Malcolm Brown is gonna do in this preseason because we acquired him.
You don't
Malcolm
play
Brown
first
is a
team.
plotter, bro.
You don't play first team with no reason.
Bro,
He's
they
a
had a lot of
chances.
chances. They had a lot of chances to get another running back in the offseason, and all they got was Malcolm Brown. They like Gaskin.
Malcolm Brown is a lot last year. Malcolm Brown is the reason why Cam Akers didn't start at the beginning of the season last year.
And he didn't. In their run game, bro, Malcolm Brown is like Connor, bro. They're plotters, going nowhere fast, get you 1 yard when you need a first down.
Even if it's 60-40.
I don't agree with that, dog.
But I would say Ahmed is more of a threat than Malcolm Brown. Malcolm Brown gonna get the touches, but overall season wise, I think he'd be worried about Ahmed.
And Malcolm Brown also is one of the ones that's gonna get that inside the 20 touches too, though, where you get 6 points of TD too, though.
Yeah, but
100%.
Tua also gonna be running inside the goal line, so.
Tua is not running inside the goal line with a fucked up hip.
Hey, can we talk about this?
If he doing a play action, he either running that or throwing it to Gesicki.
He's still scared about getting that hip hurt.
Tua is not.
What y'all think about James Robinson slipping to the 8th round? Though that's some good value.
I'm on James Robinson tough this year, doggy, especially in the 8th.
That's some nice little value right there. I'm
almost doubled up. I almost went ETN and Robinson back to back because I think both. I mean, either way, one's going to be an RB2, the other's going to be flex worthy every week.
Every week, dog.
Yep.
I think you can make the argument that Robinson and ETN are going to basically be Sermon and Mostert. They both going to have opportunities to do whatever they want, and they both going to kill when they need to.
Oh, Michael Thomas, that's good value right there. Even if he comes back later, I literally was clicking, thinking like, "Damn, is this where I grab Michael Thomas?"
This is a little questionable, but I'm gonna do it. Fuck it.
That's a good pick. I like Debo right there.
Fanhood.
And look at the difference. Ayuk went 2 rounds earlier. So, I mean,
yeah.
Who would you rather have? I mean, I think I'd rather have Debo 2 rounds later.
I mean, I was going to get Ayuk if he was there instead of Hawkinson.
Oh, man. Sure. I got some people in my queue, and I'm a little torn right now.
Shit, I actually just traded for Debo in a Dynasty League. Debo, Rashad Bateman, and 2 first-round picks for just D-Hop in a Dynasty.
46 seconds. This is tricky for me right now because there's a few players I like. I'm not going to say who it is, but damn. I'm not sick right now, but it's like, man, there's some players right now.
You're not sick, but you should.
His feet just cold.
I ain't shaking.
His feet freezing.
Let him know, cuz
I ain't shaking right now.
AKA Mr. Cold Feet.
I'm gonna take a chance. I only got 1 running back, so I feel like I gotta do this.
I knew you was about to fucking do that, bro.
I feel like I gotta do this.
I was about to grab him with my next pick if he was there too.
And what do you guys think? Like, I mean, we're midway through this Superflex draft compared to a 1 QB league. I mean, you're able to get way more steals here, but it seems like everyone can kind of do their own strategy a little bit more in Superflex.
I definitely think you can, but it's interesting watching this because there's another.
I agree with with it being a Superflex. Everybody can go with their own strategy because I'm in a 12-team single QB draft. I'm 3 running back heavy within my first 3 to 4 picks. And me to come away in a super flex to have Christian McCaffrey, motherfucking who else I got? Miles Sanders and Kareem Hunt. My last two running backs is PPR value running backs to come away with Dak Prescott and Baker Mayfield, who I'm high on as my QB1 in a later round.
I gotta do this. I
know exactly who you about to grab.
I gotta do this.
Oh, he didn't grab who I thought it was. Perfect. Because I'm about to right now.
Oh, my mama, bro. I love how I'm fucking around right now.
I'm not taking Boyd. I'm not taking Shenault over Boyd. The reason why I'm messing with Boyd is one, the chase mental thing might be there with everyone saying they pass on an offense alignment, and I think Burrow's going to come along slow. But the beneficiary of a quarterback trying to get it out quick is a slot man. I'm liking Boyd a lot more than I did when the season when it was dynasty season.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm worried about Cincinnati receivers for the first few weeks of the season, regardless, because I feel like they brought Burrow back a little too soon. He ain't have enough time to heal. I mean, it ain't like he got injured at the beginning of the season.
It was in October, I think, so it ain't too far off from being a full year, though.
Yeah, but he still didn't get a full year. You generally want a full year on that, especially with somebody like a quarterback. Because now it's the mentals. Okay, let me watch for this guy at my feet. Let me do all this and this, and you worry.
The ninth round was first four. The ninth round in the first four picks was all receivers. That's crazy. I mean, it's a fucking trend right there, bro.
Everybody's filling out right now because that's what happens when you got the running backs and the wide receivers early.
There you go, Damian. Okay, Bogey.
Bogey trying to stack up.
What are you doing? Oh, Brandon Cooks.
I ain't gonna lie. I kind of like my team. Russ, Dalvin, Diggs, Cooper Kupp, Deontay Johnson.
I wish Sweetness was sitting here. I want to know when he thinks Trey Lance is gonna start. What week?
Well, you know what he gonna do.
He's in the chat. He's in
the chat. Hey, shout out to
Sweetness.
He loves Smith, man. I am not a Devonta Smith fan with this offense and the uncertainty behind it. Yeah. I am not a fan.
Shout out to my dog Vic too. My dog Vic out of the Dynasty Bros. He loves motherfucking Devonta.
Hey, Devonta might end up being how OBJ was, but sooner. I'm not comparing him to the historic OBJ misses 6 games and he's the number 5th overall wide receiver. But as far as like being explosive and taking those plays and getting open in those slants, they're going to need a lot of that because I don't see Hurts just sitting back making beautiful passes all day. They're going to try to make it easy for everybody. See, look, Sweetness, right? Shout out to Sweetness. When I said I might regret it, I thought about going Michael Carter and Zach Wilson back to back and taking my third quarterback. But I like having Boyd as my 4th best receiver. I think his floor every week is like 10, 11 at the worst. You know what I'm saying? And that second flex spot, my whole starting line about to be full. I might have should have got Zach Wilson though. I know E-Rock isn't on here watching. Let's see if he. Oh yeah,
I knew E-Rock was about to get chart.
E-Rock playing with fire right now.
Yes, I can get my guy.
E-Rock got 3 good running backs though.
Right,
I know who you going with. Oh no, never mind.
Antonio?
I don't know.
That's if you don't get snaked with these next 2 picks.
I don't know.
Yeah, E-Rock is definitely playing with fire right now in this Superflex, doggy.
Trevor Lawrence is only quarterback right now?
Yes, he.
Hopefully he ain't watching this.
Right.
I don't think he multitasking.
You got cooking what?
Kev know who I'm finna get.
I do know.
Who? Say
I can't say it. Nope, that ain't him who I thought. I ain't even gonna speak on it now.
I'm gonna be honest. I was gonna say Curtis Samuel.
I was not gonna say Curtis Samuel.
Yo, that's crazy. It's only 5 tight ends off the board.
It got wide receiver crazy for a minute.
It's wide receiver crazy.
What do you think about E-Rock's 2 QBs now that he locked in both of them?
I'm gonna be honest. I think Cam
ain't gonna start by week whatever.
I think Cam gonna be good for 4 weeks and then get hurt and then not come back.
Yeah, Cam's about to
Mac
retire.
Jones gonna come in and take over.
Cam's about to retire, bro.
Oh, shit done froze up on me. Here we go.
I know who Dom gonna go.
Huss, that was a good value play on that Watson.
Check Damo's team out.
I know who Dom gonna go.
The reaction show gonna be nice though. If everybody hop on, like I think they is.
What do you guys?
I know people feeling good about them teams.
What do you guys think about Watson? You think that
that was a great value pick, but I don't think with them
he's playing,
bruh, I don't think he's gonna play after week 8 until week 8 or later.
You think? I mean, getting him as my 4th quarterback and as like
the great value. No, definitely great value, especially if he plays any games this year.
That's all I'm hoping. You might get on the what's that? The commissioner's exempt
list.
Yeah, I think the league gonna have to make a move soon, and I don't think it's gonna be a move in his favor.
Well, the league. It seemed like the league is what might be saving them because they ain't came to no conclusions.
I think they just want to see how it plays out in the civil court.
Right,
but he also has criminal charges against him.
Right, and
that's why I don't think
coming
he gets traded. I don't think nobody.
I think the league with the season coming up, they're gonna have to make a move before the second week.
And
I don't think it's gonna go in his favor.
Yeah, I don't think he gets traded, bro. With the court case not being settled right now, whether it be civil or whether it be criminal. Until either or gets settled, he's just gonna be a sitting duck right now. But that's a great play. Like I said, if anything happens in his favor, we already know what he does. As he's a top 5 QB. He was a top 3 QB last year.
Right.
What Bogey say?
They said they're not going to close the investigation until after the season, so he could play theoretically. That's why he had practice, so they could trade him away.
But
if I'm a team, I want to get it out the way.
But he ain't been practicing at all. Damn, Elijah Moore that early?
I wouldn't even trade for Watson, bro. Because if anything comes about and he gets suspended for 2 years, a year, bro, 22 cases. Come on, doggy.
We know that there's a lot of coincidental shit with all this timing, though. I mean,
I agree with that, big bro.
It might be a few coincidental things in there, but if it's 22, a lot of them probably happen. I'm gonna be honest. 22.
22.
I mean, he was going in there saying, "Play with my cheeks."
That's a lot.
Peanut butter in my cheeks.
That's a lot.
He was just trying to find a regular. You know what I'm saying? If he can get a regular that'll do what he want all the time.
That wanted to tickle his webbles,
tickle his fancy.
I mean, you guys are in California. Like, I mean, those massage parlors are like on every street corner.
Easy to get up. Man, let me see.
They're already talking about extortion against Watson. I heard that too. So there's just a lot of stuff on both sides. That there's just a lot of it could go both ways. Because how bad would it look if they really are extorting him and the NFL like suspends him? Because it's like Me Too on both. The Me Too movement is really on both sides of stuff
right. But
now.
I think in this case it's a whole bunch of civil cases and 2 or 3 criminal ones. Like, I mean, all of that can't be extortion.
No, like I said, I feel like he went in there and pushed his line and checking ain't cheating. He just asked the question, "Hey, do you do this for me?" And they were like, "No, I'm not doing that." He might have got a few that said, "Yeah, I'll do that." And then the other one said no. And now he's at where he is.
And he might have had one person say yeah, and then he pushed his line again with somebody who said no. And then
he should have stick with that one bride that said yeah. And seen her twice a week, 3 times a week.
That's what I'm saying. He should have just locked in the regular.
He got to doing 2 motherfucking months. But the cold thing is, if you go on his gram, his little maneries is a nice little piece, though. You doing too much. You trying to get a little hand job.
What
he didn't do, everyone forgets about the Chappelle show way back in the day. He didn't get the love contract.
You, right?
He didn't get the love contract.
He didn't get the love. Oh, my mama. Fucking A, bro.
JD, you know it's on you, right?
Nah, my shit tripping right now. Hold on.
You got 17 seconds.
Hey, pause it right quick for me, cousin.
I don't even think I can, bro. I'm not the what's the name?
You is the commissioner in this league, ain't you?
Nah.
You got 9 seconds.
My shit freezing up on me.
I don't see no pause button.
You still got 1:30.
And it's gonna auto pick for you. Oh, you paused it.
Oh, you paused it.
Hold on. My shit tripping. Because I'm on my phone drafting while I'm just on the hold on.
That was like a movie when the bomb was about to explode.
Yeah, because it was
at the last second.
Because it was an auto pick for you twice.
I know. My shit won't let me draft off the phone right now, doggy.
Well, bro, why don't you change the Wi-Fi?
I don't know what's going on right now.
Change the Wi-Fi on your.
I'm not even on the Wi-Fi. I had it off because I got the computer on the Wi-Fi.
So just turn your Wi-Fi on and make it.
I
easier.
did. I just did, bro. It's still not giving me the option to draft.
So do it on your computer then. Pull up a new browser if you can, if your password is in there. But you should be able to do it on your phone. Just close it and go back in.
Yeah, if you got the laptop open, just open it on the laptop.
Unless you don't know your password.
Oh, I got it. Let me see what's going on.
We have technical difficulties, which you pushing the line right now. I'd have said your ass is about to lose out.
Sweetness already calling you out.
Colluding. Yeah, hurry the hell up.
Domo said he drafted from his phone too.
Yeah, I'm on my phone I've been on my phone making my picks, but that shit froze up for some reason, dog.
What is it doing now? Is it just not loading?
No, it's not allowing me to make my pick on my phone.
Can you clear out?
Oh, my shit was doing the mock draft the other day.
Can you close it though? Close it and reopen
I'm on the
it?
computer right now, dog, trying to make my pick. Hold on. Trying to make sure that I get my shit G, bro.
You stay ready. You ain't got to get ready, G.
Okay, but like I said,
I'm just fucking with you, bro. I'm just playing, bro. I just play, bro.
I was on the phone, doggy. And for some reason, what the fuck, bro?
Well, you can't pick. Oh, you unpaused it, so you can pick now.
Give me Connor. And then,
that's a good pick, JD.
Plotter.
You think so, bro?
I actually don't hate Connor.
All
right, my bad, y'all.
See, this
you
is
niggas
what
is able to. Did the clock start up though while I make them two picks?
Yep.
Yeah.
Nah, you good, yeah.
See, this is the one thing I hate about fucking Superflex is that in positions you might have to pass up on people to get quarterbacks right now, even if you don't like them. You can't go into the season with. So I got to pick a pick I really don't like at all. Like I don't like fucking Jared Goff.
I like Jared Goff this season.
I do not like him, but I'm in a league where I only got two quarterbacks in a Superflex, and I'm not going with that stress. Every day I'm looking at why the fuck did I not grab a third quarterback?
I was just about to grab Jared Goff. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Because we got bye weeks, like everyone thinks about the starters, but what about during those bye weeks? Gotta have a third one.
Yeah. These are the witching hours.
It ain't no quarterbacks left either. That's why I was about to grab him.
At least he's a starter. Exactly.
That's the last
one.
Hey,
it's hella funny. Every time I comment, it comments as you too, Hustler. I guess you know the first one is who's commenting. Hey, this is what I don't like about the goddamn beginning and end, man. You got to wait so many fucking picks. I'll be right back, you guys. Let me go grab my whiskey. Shout out to my brother, man.
You know what? Fuck it. We was talking about him earlier. I'm going to just grab him.
I think Gesicki's going to be like the guy who comes out with the most points out of all the pass catchers. I think Tua just loves going to the tight ends.
I think so too. It's either the one or he gonna be the first one, the first pass catcher, or the second one for sure.
Everyone is close to filling up their starters already.
Man, it really ain't no quarterbacks left either. That's crazy. Unless you want to draft Kyle Trask.
31 QBs off the board. 31.
Without being biased, right now, who you think got the best team? Without saying yourself.
I'm looking. I'm scanning all of them right now. And the QB points are really heavily weighed in this one.
Right.
So QBs are important. I'm looking at that for sure. Damn, see, it sucks to say because I hate stroking his ego, but like Bogey has like one of the better teams that I'm seeing. I mean, Josh Allen, Najee, and Brady, and then got Montgomery, Evans, and Lockett. I mean, that's not too bad as the starting two. And then this fucker went and got 3, good running backs in a row, like for a lot of depth. Like, fuck you, Bogey.
I don't think he has the receivers though.
That's what's gonna. Yeah, and actually, now that you need
three
wide receivers.
He ain't got the receivers.
He did what I like doing too, the Winston and Hill stack, because you don't really know who it's going to be.
I knew he was going to reach for Sermon too, because instead of Galladay, I was going to grab Sermon because I figured he was going to grab him, but I didn't. I kind of mad I didn't.
All the 49ers went a little earlier than they normally do. I wonder why.
There's a lot of us in here. I would be honest though. I usually have a rule where I don't draft any of my any players from my favorite team.
Makes it better. It takes the emotion out of things.
Right. Which, I mean, Debo, the only 49er that I got in any of my leagues. I don't draft Celtics players in fantasy hoop. I only got Xander Bogaerts in fantasy baseball, so he the only Red Sox player I got. That's just how it is. It's a lot of good picks out there, though, right now.
There's a lot left.
A lot of them.
I got 2 spots until my pick. I'm debating because I can go a lot of different directions.
Shit, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shit, it's still only 7 tight ends off the board.
I don't have any tight ends, my boy.
It's a lot of good late round tight ends this year. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh.
I knew I'd still have a lot of picks left before I went back on. See, look, when I was gonna draft Trey Lance earlier over Deontay Johnson, Deontay Johnson. No, let me see. Boom. Anyway, if I were to grab Trey Lance early, him not being a starter in Superflex, I would make sure I go get Jimmy G. Like that's like my rule that I have to do. That's just like a handcuff. Those are the best. Like, there's not a handcuff tandem in the league that would take over that offense. You know what I'm saying? That high-powered of an offense like Jimmy G and fucking Trey Lance. Zach Wilson did his thing. 9 for 11, 128, 2 touchdowns. I like Wilson a lot. See what Michael Carter did. 10 for 52. He probably playing against the third stringers, though.
Nah, it sounded like he played the first half.
Let's see what we got here.
Falcons and Dolphins up. Tua playing today?
I didn't catch the beginning. I didn't see if he was.
It's still the first.
Oh, is it not on the NFL Network?
I don't know.
Right now, they got the Steelers and the Lions coming up next on the NFL Network.
That's why you got to bust out that streams.
Oh, yeah. Text me that link again.
What's that?
The link you was using last year for the games.
Man, I don't know how to work this shit, bro.
Darnold played earlier. Yeah, I gotta watch all the replays. Darnold playing right now.
I don't think Bridgewater. I don't think Drew Lock gonna start over Bridgewater, man. I don't think Bridgewater let that happen this year, man.
I would want both of them.
Yeah,
that's what Sweetness did in our league.
That's one of them things I thought you would have did. Wood. That's what I thought you was going to do.
Nah, I ain't wasting. Nah.
From last week and seeing, I mean, it's open quarterback competition. I know Teddy B is going to start this week just to kind of see what he could do. I think this week is going to make it or break it for him, but Locke knows the system a little bit better, just has more rapport with the guys. I mean, you saw him go down the field to KJ Hamler, making him look like a stud.
Yeah, for sure.
My queue is full right now.
But yeah, so that's Locke's going to be either like someone who I got on my team or someone who's going to be dropped like real quick.
Yeah. Same with Bridgewater, I guess, too. But I think he's going to start. I for some reason, I just think he's going to edge him out. I think he's a more of a winner.
Who you said, Bridgewater?
He's a winner when he's healthy. We'll see, though.
Yep, it's tonight, right? Yep, 7 o'clock tonight.
Teddy held it down last year for Carolina.
Teddy always held.
Good pick, Bogey, with the Logan Thomas. He doesn't even have a tight end right now. He waited all the way to the 12th round and got Logan Thomas. I like that. He got Winston and Taysom Hill. I like it.
Wood still don't got a tight end either.
Hey, why do you think that Carolina hated Bridgewater so much?
He wasn't pushing the ball down the field. He was playing too fucking conservative. They had a lot of games where they lost 7 points and less.
Mm-hmm.
It was like 5 games that they lost. It was 7 points or less, bruh. He wasn't taking the chance. That's why Drew Lock, with that 80-yard bomb that he threw to motherfucking KJ Hamler, that's what the coaching staff wanted to see in Denver. Oh, my mama. I'm fucking.
Oh, Rashad Bateman gone? I ain't even realized that. Fuck.
I think the boy Drew Lock is gonna win. Teddy B, he don't play. He plays conservative, doggy.
True.
Teddy the Bridgewater.
Right, bridge the gap.
I'm about to
Justin. He bridges the gap.
I'm about to grab one of the true number 1 receivers in Jacksonville. He's the 1A, 1B to me. The big play guy.
Because he's going to start the season out.
I'm going to be honest, bro. Jones might be the 1-4. I think ETN going to get more receptions than Jones.
Jones is big play.
Jones just a veteran.
JD, is that your second quarterback? Oh, that's your third.
That's his third.
Give
I
me
ain't getting 3. I'm only taking 2. Fuck it.
You must be high on Russell Gage, JD. Why you don't come get him from me?
Because I'm not giving up what you want me to give up, doggy.
Hey, I'm about to go get a guy that I guarantee will be gone by the time he comes back, and a lot of people are going to be mad at this pick.
Fuck you. That's who I was about to grab.
A lot of people are going to be mad at that pick.
Fuck, that's who I was about to grab. I'm about to grab somebody who I think gonna end up being a starting running back for a team halfway through the season and thriving.
Yeah, I'm fucking with Jamal, bro. 100%.
Based on Swift already banged up again.
Yeah, I'm fucking with Jamal, bro. Real talk.
That's why
what you get from that trade again in Dynasty?
For
it was Swift and who?
Oh, not me.
Oh, he walked away. Oh,
Yeah,
you
I'm not that high on Swift. I kept passing on him too because I don't know if Detroit's really sold on him, and they're already talking about how the hot hand approach is
Yeah,
going to
I'm
be.
not fucking with Swift at all, big bruh. On my mama, I'm not. Swift is on. So I don't even got Swift in my top 20. On my mama.
Let's see. How y'all feeling about y'all teams right now? Hustler, you can start off.
I'm liking it. I mean, other than the RB position, getting Kelsey and then locking down 2 top 12 QBs that I feel are going to be there. And I like Allen. I like Thielen. And I just kept doubling up and tripling up. And now I got 5 QBs on my team. And if anybody needs one, just come correct in the draft.
Trade bait easily.
Especially them boys that's not going 3 QBs. You got to remember them bye weeks. Quarterbacks can go off for 30s and 40s. On them bye weeks, your 2 starting quarterbacks, you know what I mean? You definitely want to have that third option for one of them bye weeks. That's for damn sure, doggy.
Yep.
I'm taking a chance with only 2, only because I think I got depth elsewhere.
There go 2
to have somebody else on the flex.
And I just seen a pass to Waddle, so he finally hit him.
Yeah. And I just seen the one to Gaskin right now for about 25 yards.
Gaskin is definitely the most talented back over there.
And 2 is a lefty too, though. I forgot about that. He bringing that Steve Young approach. That motherfucking Mark Brunell approach.
Send me the link.
Oh, yeah, mine delayed.
Send me the link to the streams.
I sent you the name of it. That's all you go to.
It ain't popping up for me.
That Lindsey pick was a good pick. Lindsey gonna get some time out there.
I like that Ruggs pick. I think Ruggs gonna be all right this year.
You think so?
I think so.
I'm not on Ruggs this year, dog.
I think Philip Lindsay gonna end up being a starter.
Jalen Waddle's down.
No.
I just got the alert on my phone about Waddle too, bro. On my mind.
Wow, who just picked him in this league?
It was a few rounds ago. It was a while ago, but yeah. Who is that? Fornicator?
Fornicator. Sheesh. Yeah, it's not popping up for me either, Chris.
Fuck it.
But it's there. Buggy said he'll be home in 20 minutes so we can get this reaction.
Just in time.
Look, I'm not sure what your stories, okay? You can only help us.
Jeez Louise, JD, this minute and 50 seconds that you put it on.
In the beginning, it seems like a lot. I mean, as it trickles down, I mean, seems like it goes fast, but yeah.
Who was talking earlier, talking about Gaskin ain't the guy?
I said he is.
That was me.
Because Gaskin got 4 carries for 25 and 2 receptions for 31.
No,
I thought they just wanted to hold him out and let the other
guy
guy.
they going to right now.
Hey, that Gainwell pick from Davo, that's a good pick. I think Gainwell is definitely used in the passing game, like 100%. Not my
4 for 4 for 40 yards. They better leave Tua alone. Tua's ready to go.
Damn. So I wanted a running back here with my pick, and I wanted Lindsey, McKissick, or Gainwell, or Williams. And damn, all 3 of them just, handful of picks above.
Woodrow with his first tight end off the board with John New. Okay.
The NFL Network got that game on right now.
They got the
Miami.
back now.
They got them split screen right now.
Shout out to my brother with this good 4 roses, young whiskeys and things.
That's that shit that's gonna put that hair on your chest, boy.
I already got a lot of that, man. McKinnon, okay, hustler. Hey, McKinnon about to have a little roll.
Oh yeah, you already know. And CEH already getting banged up.
CEH got that Michael Thomas.
Custos.
What happened with CEH? I'm late on that.
He got that. He got the fucked up the inside of his ankle.
Whoa. McKinnon to the rooferys.
Nah, he ain't to the roof.
As much as you can get to the roof for a Chiefs running back.
Right.
To the rooferys.
It would be Darrell Williams, but he got hurt too.
Yep.
I'm liking the Darnold Robbie Anderson connection already.
I know what I'm liking.
I think Terrace Marshall gonna have the most.
Terrence Marshall got me wanting to trade DJ Moore in some leagues. I ain't gonna lie.
He gonna have the most touchdowns on that team next year. Most receiving touchdowns, I should say.
Damn, I can't remember the last time I had Russell Wilson on a fantasy team, believe it or not. I might not have ever had him just because I'm so much of a Niner fan.
I've never had him either. Actually, did I have him the year that I beat you in the championship?
Mm-hmm.
Rahamador.
Ramondre?
Rahamador.
I don't know what that nigga name is.
Ramondre?
Rahamador. That's hella funny.
Man.
Ramondre Stevenson. That's hella funny. I ain't gonna lie. That's damn near his name for the rest of the year.
Rahamador.
That's what we gonna call him, bro.
I'm about to name my fantasy team the Rahamadors.
Andre. Fuck.
Shout out to the chat. They getting hella weak. Rahamador. Is he
Hey,
Salam?
I'm surprised
Assalamu
Damo
alaikum.
didn't grab him. I'm surprised Damo didn't grab him.
I know. That's Damo. He don't like him that much probably to get him there. Okay, let's see if Chris snipes me right now. I don't think you are. It's pretty impossible.
Yeah, I'm about to.
Nah, there's no way you're getting who I need to get right now.
It's only two important handcuffs to have right now in fantasy. And you can take yours, but I'm taking this one.
Damn. Well, I wasn't gonna grab Chuba, but do you have CMC? No.
Faggot, bro.
I knew he was about to do that.
I don't.
On my mama,
But look, this is the other one. This is the other one.
my mama. I'm
the
2
other
picks after you. It's okay.
And that's number 2 right there.
Well, I take Tony. It's okay.
And Tony Pollard, the other one. That's
It's okay.
Madison is the other one.
And have you seen how good Chuba's looked out there? Like,
bro.
Right.
No, he was looking good right now. Like that's why we're saying. Ooh. He was in my queue. Him and Madison was in my queue, and I thought about grabbing Chuba because I'm like, okay, if I get him, JD's not picking Madison. Who the fuck wants Madison? I could have had Hubbard and him.
100%. That shit. Chris is gay as fuck, blood.
He gonna grab your cuff. That's some dirty macking right there, man. He grabbed your cuff, my G. Let me go grab one of my favorite sleepers, even though he's battling some shit.
Cole Kmet.
Mm-hmm. Out of all the tight ends, I like him a lot.
I actually don't.
We almost over.
Cold thing is, I won't need a Chuba Rock because that nigga C-Mac 5'5" is finna play the whole 17.
Oh, I hope he do.
Yeah.
I hope he do. I need him to in another league. Shit.
Yeah.
So Waddle's back on the sideline, so I think he's good.
Bro, I'll be honest. I have no idea who I'm about to grab right now.
But you knew who you was finna grab that last pick, though, huh?
That's because I ain't know who else to grab at that point. Fuck it. This kind of a stack, ain't it? A little baby stack.
A little baby stackeries.
Hurts and Jalen Rager.
Hey, so look, for everybody that's watching, we got a couple more people gonna jump on that's in the league after this, and we're gonna go through every team and break them down and give them a grade. Shout out to the Bears, Brews and Bros and Bogart. They did it on theirs too. We love that part of it, breaking down each team. You know what I'm saying? Letting everybody throw their jabs and get the shit talking going, man. I wish you could change the time left. These
You could go in and you can go in and change it.
I'm just playing. Don't do that.
Change that
Don't do
shit
that.
too.
No, that's foul play, man. Don't listen to me. Yeah, I got to get my my crack streams going. Maybe I shouldn't say that.
Is that shit working anymore, or are you just talking about on the Fire Stick?
Nah, right here on the computer because I'm on 2 monitors right now, so I can put it. I'm watching the game on the other monitor, but I want some more games up right now.
Yeah,
I think it's a lot of games on right now, isn't it?
yeah.
Nah, it's only 2 on right now. Other one should be coming on in a second though.
Yeah, see, I want to be able to watch both.
Dolphins
they
scored. Myles Gaskin.
Yeah, see, it's not showing me that on that. How are you watching it? Are you on the streams?
Nah, I got I'm just looking at this, but
Oh,
then
the stats.
I got cable, so I can stream my shit.
My team is dope, huh?
Let me see. You got Wood.
Hustler. My team dope, huh?
Woodrow.
You snatched a few of the people that I wanted. I was a little pissed about it, not gonna lie.
I actually don't hate your team. I'm gonna be honest.
Let me see who you got. I'm trying to look at it to where I can see your whole roster, as if you starting them. Let me see. I don't know why it's not letting me.
Rojo.
Them niggas is bums, nigga. Your team is foo-foo. Hey, Arm & Hammer baking soda tied into the plastic that you spit out your mouth and you swiv the base head.
Hey, Lamar Jackson, Joe Mixon,
Fuck
Ronald
you.
Jones, Devontae Adams, Scary Terry, DJ Moore, Jonnu, Gaskin, AB. I like that little lineup right there. AB is value. I still believe
AB
in Gaskin.
value now.
He is value for where you get him at.
Okay.
For where you get him at, he is value.
He value in the 9th?
Yeah, he value in the 9th.
Okay. Yeah. I feel it.
I just said I don't want him on my team, but if it comes to the back of it,
I feel it, bro. I feel it.
Hey, I wanted a piece of that, so I got the cheapest piece.
I feel it, bro.
Rojo too.
I'm not gonna lie, I like my little team
I'm
too.
on camera
man.
talking about AB.
Oh, we only got 2 spots left. If I had to start my team today, I would put Marvin Jones over Melvin Gordon. I would start 5 receivers. Melvin Gordon.
Your team up until Kyle
I'm starting 5 receivers too.
Up until Kyle Pitts.
I'm starting 5 receivers.
Kyle Pitts might average 70 yards a game and 4 catches. How many points is that?
Lab.
That's his floor to me.
Okay.
But he's gonna have those explosions.
His floor is rookie year, Calvin Ridley.
His floor is top 5 tight end.
That ain't
his ceiling is top 3.
Top 5 tight end ain't saying much though.
He'll be over Hawkinson. I don't know if he'll be over Andrews, but he'll be over Hawkinson. Detroit is going nowhere fast.
Yeah, they're gonna have to throw a lot though. So
that's why I got golf week at.
Shout out to Hawkinson, who only gonna be catching the balls.
Big Ben on the field. First pass, there was a flag on the play, but first pass went to Deontay Johnson.
Oh, he's going to get a lot of balls, especially with Claypool being banged up, which is minor injury. Juju's not in the long-term plans. JD, shout out to JD. He was on Deontay Johnson last year. All offseason, that's all he talked about. And Deontay Johnson did exactly what he wanted. But that's Ben's favorite receiver because he know he's going to get wherever he is quick, and he running in the slot. Even though Juju played a slot too, Deontay Johnson plays a lot of slot. And he got that deep ball capability. We'll see if Ben's arm is back, though, for that.
Big Ben looking like small Ben right now, though. So, we'll see what happens. Got to see what Juju do this year.
Let me see who I think my favorite team is.
It's crazy. Juju younger than Deontay Johnson too. Very undervalued, especially in dynasties. Najee with a easy 9-yard run right up the middle.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look at whose team I like the best right now.
Gio was a
and
good
stay
pick.
away from mine.
Gio was a real good pick.
Damn, one of you niggas done got Gio already, huh? That's fucked up, bro.
Already, we're in the second to the last round.
It's 2 rounds.
Up. Gio is my guy this year, bro. You just don't know, doggy.
If I'm just going starters, the team I like the best.
Big Ben's making the lineman look stupid and totally completed the pass to Ebron, and Ebron just dropped it.
Dropped it.
Ebron is a bum.
Right off his hands.
Remember when he was like the best tight end prospect ever?
Damn, I ain't gonna lie. What I do like your team, I'm looking at all the teams based on who people are actually starting. Man, I kind of like my team, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't trying to toot my own horn, but I like Bogart. I wanted to say Bogart team, but I don't really like it. Yeah, this is when you start this many players, we're starting 3 flexes, 2 flexes, a super flex, 3 receivers, 2 running backs. Like I try to look at whose team is the deepest from start from the whole first lineup, and obviously the season's going to go on, and who you draft isn't necessarily who you're going to have. So I don't want to just bank it on that, but man.
If week one is tomorrow, you start Melvin Gordon in your flex?
No, I'm starting Marvin Jones.
You don't got the best starting lineup then.
I'm starting that's the worst player on my team. As a starter. Actually, I might start Terrence Marshall. They're loving him.
I like Galladay. I like who
Jamal Williams out here.
I like
killing.
Captain Team a lot. Who's that?
That's me.
Yeah, I like your team a lot, bro. I'm big on Galladay though.
I'm a little
Galladay
worried.
got the hammy already, bro.
Yeah,
Galladay
I'm a little worried.
Already.
I'm a little worried about Galladay. I'm gonna be honest. I like the upside though. Who else they gonna give it to?
Last year, before Galladay had the hip issue, the one that kept him out, most of the season. What wasn't it a hammy that he had in the preseason last year?
Yeah,
I think so.
I like your team too, Hustler, for the starters. The people you starting, you still ended up with Keenan Allen, Thielen, and Anderson, all number ones.
Yeah, I like that. He number one with what's the name?
And look, I'm biased because I like Williams a lot. Now, somebody that don't like Williams, then they might not like your team. You feel me? But I like your team.
No, I like Williams a lot. Come get Melvin Gordon. You can control the whole backfield.
I'm good. Melvin Gordon.
You really should, though. If he ain't taxing.
Nah, Melvin Gordon. I didn't even want him. He's he's a bum. He's a grinder. He's never gonna break off any big plays. Guccini, didn't you say something like the run by Williams, the one that got called back, was the one that moved him up in your ranks?
And no, that wasn't me, big bro. And Melvin Gordon?
No, Williams.
Daryl Williams?
Monte Williams?
No, that was me. I like Javonte Williams.
It was one of you guys. Yes.
Yeah, I like
Daryl Williams.
Yeah. No, Javonte Williams.
I like Damo team a lot too. King Dom 700.
Oh yeah, no, I
Fire that
like
shit
Damo
up,
team.
bro.
I like
Yeah.
Damo team for
What
sure.
you got in that motherfucker, bro? You over there dabbing right now? Or you got some of that? You got.
I'm gonna get Bogart's guy right now. This is Bogart's dude right here.
Some true OG right now.
That's some
What's
true OG. I
Bogart's
ain't mad,
name?
bro. I am not mad.
The
What's
GMM
Bogart's
network.
name?
The GMM network.
GMM network.
Okay.
Yeah, he's slacking, waiting to try to get Gabe Davis with his last pick.
That's his boy.
Always talks about him.
He must be big on Ruggs or Callaway.
He's big on Callaway, but I've never seen him have Ruggs.
I'm nervous.
My last pick, Mr. Irrelevant right now. I think I'm gonna have to go with my boy.
I'm nervous with his team, with his receivers right now.
I think I'm gonna have to go with my boy right here.
Is he a Steelers fan?
Niners.
Nah. Harris.
I think I'm gonna have to go with my guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna call Bogey out on that. He took Harris over Gibson, and I know Gibson is one of my guys for
This
sure.
is my Mr. Irrelevant pick right here.
Yeah, he's been offering me pennies in the SBI for Gibson.
That's my
I'm gonna
Mr.
come up with
Irrelevant
another
pick right
dude.
there.
Round
Roundtree.
He took Harris over Hill and Diggs and Hopkins and Jefferson. I don't know.
Harris is a volume play. He's gonna get all the touches.
Yeah,
Harris is definitely getting all the touches.
He about to get 200 carries.
I don't think
And he catches the ball well.
About 70 targets.
He catches the ball well. Very, very well.
I'm down on Harris. I need to do my homework, a little more homework. I don't think he's gonna.
It's the system, bro. The Pittsburgh ain't drafted a.
Hey, Wood, I'm not too high on Harris though, bro.
It's with Harris.
Justin, I'm big on Roundtree too, bro.
It's 3 running backs where Harris is going, and it's 2 of them that I would rather have over Harris, bro.
That's all I'm saying.
Who, Gibson?
I'd rather have.
Did Harris go before Gibson?
It don't matter right now, bro.
See, he did. I would have took Gibson.
We 2 weeks away from our draft.
No, I'm talking about in this right here. I asked the question: did Harris go before Gibson? The answer was yes.
Yes.
I'm just saying.
Literally
bro,
one spot before.
It's two running backs that's going in the same area where Harris is going that I would rather have over Harris. 100%. That was my statement.
And for me, it's 5 receivers I'd rather have over Harris. That went out.
That's a statement.
And
that's a statement, doggy.
Hey, Tyreek Hill, Diggs, Hopkins, Jefferson.
You ain't got. Hey, what's understood don't need to be explained, big bro.
I probably would have took a few receivers over Harris too, though. To be honest,
them 5?
In this league, at least.
Yeah, them 5 and Ridley.
Yeah, Hill and Diggs fell pretty far. I mean, I see Diggs going there, but I never see Hill drop.
Yeah, the nigga that's above me at the top, he the one that got me for Diggs with his motherfucking ass. Fuck him. I wanted Diggs right there at that second turnaround.
Oh yeah, I needed that Mahomes and Tyreek Hill stack. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, you got blessed on that one, dog.
You got
needed
blessed.
That.
That's
everything.
That's the best pick of the draft right there.
The only time I ever had that stack was the time that Hill went out, like on the first play of the entire season or whatever it was.
Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, and Chris, you know what's crazy? I debated when I took Adams. I took so long on that pick because I debated on Hill and Adams. That's what I was thinking about them two. Then he fell there. I'm like,
I mean, shit. If you pick Tyreek Hill, it looked like Damo was gonna get Metcalf anyway. So absolutely, I would have took Devontae Adams. I'd take that. I'm just glad it's a stat.
You can't be mad at that. I mean, Devontae Adams, nigga, aka Rogue. I mean, when he's putting up 1,300 yards and 18 TDs, bro, who's gonna beat that?
Come on.
And it's the last dance for them. You know they're balling out,
man.
Bro, 1,300 yards. So DK Metcalf and Tyreek is like 1 and 2 in the yardage, in the receiving yardage. but they only had 8 to 10 TDs. So when you got 18 TDs and 13 plus 100 yards, can't nobody fuck with you, dog. On my mama, but I got DK Metcalf as my number 2 receiver because I think he can come close to what Rogue does. 100%, but Rogue is that guy. On my mama. Oh, shit.
I know we're going to break down.
Look at Deontay. Look at Deontay. Let's go.
I know we're going to break down
I
know we're going to break down everybody's team, but JD,
I'm
shocked that you.
I'm shocked that you. Bro.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
I'm shocked. I'm shocked that you grabbed Kittle over D Hop.
Nah, I got to have
and Ridley, to be honest.
Look, in any draft that I do from here on out, I had to have one of the top 3 tight ends. 100%.
Whoa.
I have to.
Whoa.
I have to. So we got the 14 team coming up. We have the ALB, and we have the Ashley the Classy. Out of these last 3 drafts, in all 3 of those drafts, I have
that 14 team next weekend, right? Next Saturday?
Yeah, the 14 team is next week on Saturday. On my mount.
Big,
so these next 3 drafts, including this one, which is 4, I have to have one of the top 3 tight ends on my team. 100%, dog.
Hey,
I said that.
That's one thing about JD.
I said that on the last Heart2Start whatever rankings we dropped. I don't even remember what rankings we dropped. You know,
Zach Ertz is Mr. Irrelevant.
Hey,
last pick.
This one thing about JD, y'all. He be set on his draft strategy before we get to the draft. I can't do that because things change so much that I can't be fixed into one specific strategy. That's hard for me.
See, no, because I have players that I'm locked into doesn't mean I'm locked into a certain strategy.
Well, you just said you have to have a number 3.
Okay, but that's a certain player is not a certain strategy, doggy.
Grabbing a tight end early is a strategy, bro.
I'm not grabbing it. I mean, look, bruh.
You just said you have to get a top 3. This is what we do, y'all. For everyth's not familiar with our show, we go at it like Skip and Shannon.
Kelsey going in the first round. Waller and Kittle going at the back of the second and third round. That's not early for me for them dudes because they producing wide receiver number 1 numbers. 100%.
JD, right or wrong, is grabbing a top 3 tight end a strategy with tight end being thin?
That's a strategy.
No, it's not.
That's a strategy, bro.
No, it's not a strategy.
You're telling me that in the first 3 rounds you have to have
I'm a motherfucker that
ends.
likes to go 3 running backs straight, bruh. It just depends on where I can grab these motherfuckers at. But I have to try and get me one of these motherfucking tight ends going into the 4th round. 100%.
Chris,
that's a strategy.
Read the voice of reason, Chris, for me.
That's what a strategy is. Like if you went in talking about I'm getting Kittle no matter what, that's getting your guy.
I'm not.
If you're going in talking about I didn't
say nothing about Kittle.
No, listen, you said top 3. You said you need one of the top 3.
If you go in to a draft and say I need George Kittle no matter what, that's saying that I'm going for a player. If you go in saying I need a top 3 tight end no matter what, that's a strategy.
Okay, but that don't matter that if he falls into the 4th round though.
Right,
but
100%.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter the round. It's a strategy. If you saying I have to have a top 3 tight end.
The strategy with me is going in and grabbing my first 3 running backs and then hopefully grabbing one of them tight ends. 100%.
No, but look at what you said though, JD. You said,
I mean, even saying that is a strategy.
I have to have one of the top 3 tight ends. Now, if you were to say, "Ooh, whatever tight end I draft, I hope they're top 3," that's different. But you're saying I'm gonna grab a top 3, so that means Kittle, Waller, Kelsey in number 1. That means you're gonna take a tight end in the first 3 rounds, no matter what. That's a locked-in strategy, and that's my point. I can't lock in.
That's not so. Just grabbing one player is a strategy, bro.
Because tight end is thin. It's not like you saying the wide receivers.
Grabbing one player is a strategy, but yet I like to take 3 motherfucking running backs.
That's a strategy.
That's also a strategy.
No. So
that's also a strategy.
So I'm going into the draft with 2 strategies.
Hey,
yeah, I mean that's
it ain't no
yes, you are. Literally.
First of all, First of all, you ain't even in the home leagues that we in right now because you exited out of it.
What that
You got
mean?
in.
Triggered.
You got in there, bro.
Do
So
this,
for the last 3 years, I'm running back heavy off the rip. 100%.
That's fine, but
That's
going
the
running back
strategy.
heavy is
So
a strategy.
one player that I want or one position that I want out of the top 5 picks or top 4 picks is not a strategy.
It's
My
also
strategy,
a strategy.
if you go look at the motherfucking paperwork, is going to say the nigga.
Let's
the
just
team
agree
nigga
to
takes
disagree.
3 running backs.
Hey,
100%.
shout out to the first inaugural Heart2Start Super-flex draft. Let's get into breaking some of these teams down because that's what the people want to hear, right? Let's see. Hold on. We got clock management. We're gonna give a couple people time to get in right quick. We got clock management about to jump in. There you go, Justin.
And everyone can go set their starters up right now, and we can see the projected points too.
Hey, go set your starters, man, so I can see if I got the highest rank.
Okay, let's go. There go Justin. Shout out to Justin.
The bummest of the bummest, nigga.
No.
So look, what we're gonna try to do when we break these teams down, we're gonna try to give everybody a chance to say a snippet about the team, about each team we jumping on. We got a Bogart jumping in right now. He about to jump in. What's up, Justin? Hey, for all you guys who don't know, Justin, that's my brother Chris. That's one of the homies from the Heart2Start basketball, Wood right there. And you know Hustler. We got the CEO. Y'all welcome Justin. Very good fan. I got it. You know, that's our guy.
What up, man?
That's clock management.
That's clock management. Follow him on Twitter. He reminds me of you, Chris. I'm gonna be honest, Justin. You remind me of my brother because for one, we always disagree. We always disagree.
I like him better already.
Your points are accurate, and
everybody
they come
like
from
me
knowledge.
better, I'm gonna be honest.
My point. Sometimes my points come off the head, and I'm just spitting them right, even if I believe it. My points are mostly what I believe. You and my brother actually come with logic.
Yeah, if I'm in a league with you, though, I promise that my points will always be on the side of my player.
For sure.
So look, Justin,
Wood, man, you play week 1.
I'm gonna beat that ass.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, if
Justin,
I win, I'm gonna beat that ass. If I lose, I'm gonna beat that ass.
Justin, so look, we was talking about your team, right?
Oh man, I missed that part.
Hey, you know what? Look, so you drafted Barkley. You passed up on Tyreek Hill, Diggs, Hopkins, and Ridley for Barkley.
Yeah.
Is Barkley.
He wants to know why.
Yeah, because is anyone saying that about Dalvin Cook? Is anyone saying you passed up on those players for Dalvin Cook? Let him know,
Justin. Let him know, bruh.
No, because Dalvin Cook finished as the number 2 running back last year. Well, Saquon Barkley missed last year, but the year before he finished as number 2 running back. Everyone had him ranked as number 1 or 2 last year. Coming back to a better team this year, man, he's a pass catcher running back. He could outscore those guys easy.
What was Dalvin's ADP?
The only thing with Saquon Barkley is staying healthy, right? That's the only thing that's going to depend on whether he outperforms where I drafted him.
What was Dalvin's ADP last year after the injury?
Dalvin?
Yeah.
He was going he also had the contract dispute too. He was going around he's going around like the 8-9. You could get him in the second round in some leagues, but around 8 or 9 was his ADP.
Hey, shout out!
And I was everywhere.
Barkley
I was everywhere yelling Dalvin Cook
had,
number 2. Dalvin
Barkley
Cook
being
number 2.
Barkley being the 10th running back off the draft, off the board. I mean, that's not bad.
No. I understand the argument for Tyreek, though. I'll give you that. Tyreek makes sense because I have him as my number 1 wide receiver overall. So,
I mean, my question comes down to, since you on here, is why 2 running backs? And E-Rock, you can answer this too. Since you on here, why 2 backs in the first 2 rounds?
I didn't want to do 2 running backs in the first 2 rounds, to be honest with you. But I love Saquon Barkley. I was going to take him with my first pick. And then I'm like, I got to change up my team. I have him in every league. So let me go Alvin Kamara. And then when he came back in the second round, I'm like, well, I can't not in the second round.
Yep.
Hey, real quick, shout out to E-Rock, man. He was the champion of the first annual Heart2Start Dynasty League, man. We got to give credit where credit is due. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Wood. He was the champion of the Heart2Start 14 team redraft. He's looking at, so we got some champions in this thing right here, man. I'll tell you that.
Guccini, I got to know how you took Kittle over Waller, though.
Because I got Waller in the other league.
Hey, JD, you're on two streams right now. I'm not sure why.
Like how they was on me talking about, oh, bro.
No, we can still see you, JD, but you're on two streams right now for some reason. It got two streams in here. We can see
There's a glitch in the matrix.
There's a glitch.
What's happening, y'all? I like my draft in the motherfucker. It's a perfect Bogart team because I have a glaring hole.
Look, Bogey, we're gonna do what you guys did on the SBI, and let's go and break down each team by team, and everybody get their snippet how you feel. Let's wait till JD jumps on here, so maybe y'all could talk shit about my team right quick. I'm gonna go ahead and read it off, and then Hustler, you could start, and we'll go Wood, Bogey, E-Rock, Justin, Chris. So I went and grabbed Dalvin Cook with the first pick, Diggs, Russell Wilson, Kyle Pitts, Cooper Kupp, Deontay Johnson, Derek Carr is my starter. I'm going to start Michael Carter and Dalvin.
Hey, I just want to shout out to
hold on, JD.
2021 technology. I'm a little slow on this shit, but shout out to technology and
it was real dope that I got to meet y'all in real life because I was like, yes, they're not just these digital specs. You know what I mean?
Hey, shout out to Bogey. He did come to the studio. Y'all go check that episode out, man. We're gonna have to repost that thing. So look, we'll just go back. We'll not start with my team. Let's start with JD team. Go ahead, JD, and read off. You can read it off who's starting for you, or you can read off your whole team. It's up to you, however you're looking at it.
Team, bro. So I got Dakota, Rain, Prescott, motherfucking.
Don't forget C-Mac. Hold on. Okay.
I got Fi Crib.
That's C-Mac, y'all.
Yeah, my guys. Shout out to C-Mac. That's my dude.
The great one.
I got Miles Booby Sanders. I got Juju Bum Schuster. I got Cortland Sutton, T. Higgins, GKO, Russell Gage, Kareem Hunt, and then shout out to the MVP of this league, of the NFL, Baker Mayfield. Then on my bench, I got Tyrod Taylor, James Conner. Yeah, Baker gonna win the MVP this year.
Hey, you know what's crazy is you influenced me on one of my bold predictions, and I gave you credit for it. You know what I mean? For Baker as a dark horse MVP.
I'm fucking
bold
with
motherfuckers
this year, dog.
Yeah. Hey, check this out. I love this team, but I want to point out something. Shout out to the Sports Me, give us money, get right. But remember, me and you, we battled. And you liked it to Dalvin Cook. I liked it to CMC.
Hey, 100%. When I made my pick, I was explaining to these dudes. They was like, bro, you only got 10 seconds. But I was making my point like, bro, I went Dalvin this other way. But yet on this league, I had to go with the C-Mac. I referenced our draft, bro. I mean, our battle.
Oh, yeah.
Everything. I got Tyrod Taylor, James Conner, Rashard Penny. Only reason why I got Rashard Penny because I took Tariq and put him on the pup. I just did that real fast. You know what I mean? I don't know.
I like that.
I got Tony Pollard, AJ Dillon, Mark MVS, Marquez Valdez-Scantling, then I got Gerald Everett, man.
I like it.
So JD, let me see if I can see this. I'm gonna go first when analyzing your team. Let's see.
Hold on, I gotta run and grab
some. I love the McCaffrey pick. You already know what I had a problem with. I had a problem with you picking Kittle over D-Hop, AJ Brown, and Calvin Ridley. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'll take Kittle over Waller. I'm not mad at that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Miles Sanders is your guy. Miles Sanders is definitely your guy.
Oh boy.
And I think I as high as you feel about Baker, I'm not mad at you picking Baker over Fields, who don't got the starting job yet, Lawrence, who's a rookie. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not even mad about that. Baker is definitely in control of that team. T. Higgins, I like Deontay Johnson, but I had a slight chance where I thought about grabbing Higgins over Johnson, but I thought I can get Boyd later, which I ended up doing. If you would have
grabbed Higgins, then I was definitely taking
Johnson.
That was in the same round.
Yeah, for sure, right after each other.
But my thing with
Hold on, let me say. I want to say something about your running backs, though. I like your running backs with Sanders going in the fourth. I don't really like Sanders, but I do like him over like Josh Jacobs, and y'all probably laugh at me. And I'm really not a big Henderson fan, so I'm not mad at the Sanders. You know what I'm saying? That was a. I think McCaffrey, Sanders, and Hunt. You probably not gonna have to worry about running back with those three. If one gets hurt, we got 2 running back slots. You get to throw them in. So I ain't mad at that. Later in the draft, your receivers, I think, are your weakest spots. T. Higgins is your number 1 receiver. Sutton, Juju, Gage. I think with starting 5 or 4, 5 receivers we can start, but 3 for sure. I think that's your weakest spot. I'm gonna give you a C+.
And so, okay, what draft grades aside, y'all know that I'm a running back guy, and I think that I can manufacture wide receiver points at any point in the draft, whether it be in the draft or whether it be off the wire. Wide receivers are the easiest position to replace, so I'm not going to go heavy on receiver. Then for you to say anything about the GKO over Hopkins and Ridley is that the same argument. Even though that I think that Hopkins, where he finished at last year, and where Ridley finished at, that was 5 and 6 or maybe 6 and 7. I don't think it's a big discrepancy of where the guys under them is fitting. I mean, where they slotted at as. You know what I mean? So I feel that me having a top tight end, that's going to give me a positional upgrade going into every week that I go in, except for the guys that have Waller and Kelsey. Other than that, I think that I can match up player for player on my roster any given week.
I got to chime in on the QBs because we're in a Superflex league. If this stuff that we heard about Dak is like, anything serious to where he's going to miss even one game, you're already behind the 8 ball. I mean, I know Tyrod's probably going to be the starter game 1, but man, I wouldn't want to be starting Tyrod. I don't even know who he's playing, but I wouldn't want him as a starter.
I mean, Tyrod is the same argument for motherfucking Derek Carr. They're going to be down every game. He's going to have to be forced to throw it. They're not finna throw Davis Mills in there, and then with 22 court cases against the starting quarterback right now, he's not touching the field right now. Yeah, give me Tyrod right now, bro.
I will say since we talking about Texans quarterback, I think that at some point they're gonna have to play Mills because they're gonna need to see what they're getting out of him from next season.
It ain't gonna be in the first 8 weeks. That's for damn sure.
On Dak too, I think so. Ian Rappaport saying, according to his sources, Dak is fine. Could have played tonight. They just don't want to risk hurting him. So, and Ian Rappaport says that he's going to play week 1.
Was that Firemuth with the touchdown? Oh, look at Pat Firemuth with the touchdown, y'all.
Najee got down the field quick, too.
Look at Firemuth, bro.
Najee had a 46-yarder.
Man, I can't wait till I get my new studio set up. I don't got a TV in this room.
Najee's on the block.
Yeah.
Najee's on
the block. So Hustler, what grade you give JD team?
Solid B. Solid B. Probably a B+.
Wood,
give him a B-.
B-. What you think, Wood?
I'm not mad at Higgins being his number 1.
I'm gonna give him a C+, man. Them receivers is weak, man. Sus.
And you would think with your receivers being strong, you would be stronger somewhere else. And I don't see you strong somewhere else, but you definitely solid.
Who's this? Does he got Prescott? Is he the Prescott team?
Yeah, he got Prescott.
Oh man, see, you got Prescott and CMC. That's just nuts right there. Like that's why I give him the B-. You know what I mean? Like for what he lacks in receiver, he compensates elsewhere, running back and his QB because it is a super flex. How many points for a passing yard, or how many passing yards for a point?
15.
15 per point.
Woo.
You got to understand, bro. I don't give a fuck about no receivers, dog. That's my thing, bro.
We start 5 of them or 3 minimum.
You can start 5 of them, but it's
this how we rock.
Receivers.
I can dig it. E-Rock, what grade you give JD?
I give him a solid B-.
Justin,
I'm gonna give him a C+. I like it. The wide receivers, like everyone said, but like he said, like you can, if any one of those first 3 could be huge dudes with, like they're all in competition. So
that's 1-1 for me and Justin agreeing tonight. We're 1-1 right now.
Oh no,
we're 1-1. Chris, what you give him?
I'm gonna actually give JD a B-, probably closer to a B, only because one, Dak 2, I think Baker is going to have a bigger season. I don't think he's going to be a top 5 quarterback, but he might be top 10 for sure, fantasy wise. But his running backs being real good PPR running backs, man. That gets it for me. It really does.
So we get. So you basically get an average of a B for sure.
I mean, CMC is he's a back end WR1 rolled into an RB1 too. So,
right.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Right. So I mean, look, having McCaffrey, having Miles Sanders, having Kareem Hunt as your top 3 running backs, and then having T. Higgins, Sutton is fine if he comes back and he's okay with the health wise, and Juju's still Juju, even though he didn't have he had a sort of down year last year. He still had 90 catches last season.
I was gonna say that's a down year.
90 catches last season.
That's a down year, and he's a PPR
100%.
machine.
Right.
He was the highest catch percentage out of the slot last year, and most receiving touchdowns out of the slot.
I don't hate JD's team. It's a B for me.
Solid. Okay. Brews and Bros say solid C. So you had to be about a B minus average.
Shout out to the bros.
Let's jump to my team. Okay. So I went Dalvin Cook, Diggs, Russell Wilson, Kyle Pitts, Cooper Kupp, Deontay Johnson, Derek Carr, Michael Carter, Boyd, Melvin Gordon, Goff, Marvin Jones, Terrence Marshall, Madison with the handcuff, Komet. I got Bogey's boy, who I was confused. He was still there. Gabriel Davis. And my Mr. Irrelevant is Roundtree, who I think is going to take the second spot. Real quick, I just want to say the only thing I'll say about my team is going into the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. Going into the 8th round, I didn't have a second running back. So I was getting really scared, and I went with Michael Carter.
That was awesome.
I might have would have went Juju if I didn't have Deontay Johnson, but I went with Michael Carter, and then I was forced. The next pick, I got the upside in Tyler Boyd. I think he's my worst receiver out of Diggs, Cooper Kupp, and Deontay Johnson, and I like the fact that I can do that. I'm big on Marvin Jones as a sleeper. Everyone's big on Marshall. Gordon is whatever. That's just having a running back that might be in a 50-50 timeshare, 60-40 at worst. Obviously, the handcuff with Madison.
He said 60-40.
So we'll go with
Hustler.
Hustler, what you think?
I think it's right on there. B minus. It is the second RB that kind of, downgrades it, a little bit, but you're super solid everywhere. And the upside of Pitts, even though you said that was a reach for him, like if he performs right there, top 4, top 3 at the tight end, and that's like another wide receiver that you got at that position. So, yeah.
So let me ask you this, because I thought about getting Josh Jacobs right there. You would love my team way more if I had Josh Jacobs and Dalvin Cook, I'm sure.
Sure.
And Carter.
Yeah.
Like Josh Jacobs, Dalvin Cook, Carter. That would have been a nice little trio.
You look at the wide receivers after, though, and Deontay still would be nice as a number 2. So either way, and Boyd as your number 3. Like, if you had a better running back instead of Kupp.
Well, I still would have had Kupp and Johnson. But instead of Kyle Pitts. And if I would have knew that Lance Thomas was going to fall that late, I for sure wouldn't have got Kyle Pitts. I'm going to be honest. So you say B. What you think, Will? What grade you give it?
I'm going to say a B, man, because your running backs is sus, man. You reach for Kyle Pitts. You know what I mean? I'm going to give you a B, and I'm being nice.
See, the thing about Kyle Pitts is he is getting drafted as a top 5, but this is the first draft that's not dynasty that I have him. I've been staying away. I think he could get, 80, 90 targets, 60 catches, 800 yards. That's a top 5 tight end. He wasn't there. He wasn't there right there. He was gone.
Nah, you could have got Keenan Allen.
No, I couldn't have.
Kyle Pitts.
I'm sorry.
There's no way, bro. I am not dumb. I had Keenan Allen on my radar. The only people I considered over him was like I said, a running back, Josh Jacobs, and maybe Javonte Williams. I'm taking Pitts. What you think of? What you think, Bogey? What you give me?
Listen, man. It's just if I was to nitpick, it would be the running back. I'm giving you the B minus 2, man. You know what I mean? You got value on Wilson there. Like, in all the super flexes we're in, bro, these them quarterbacks, like, you know what I mean? So the fact where you got Wilson too, like at the back of the second, you know what I mean?
Third,
damn. That's right. You want Diggs too. That's right. You got Diggs because you know what's funny? I thought about stacking Diggs, but I'll get to mine when we get there. I give him a B-.
E-Rock, what you give me?
I give you a solid.
It's a good team.
Solid B. I was a B average student in high school, 3.3.
It's solid B. Don't
talk that shit.
I didn't like that you passed on Jacobs. I thought for sure.
You're a homer. You're a Raider fan.
We were just watching the show,
bro.
Weren't we watching the show last night? I was watching the show, and he was on par with. I was on par with him. Like fuck Jacobs this year. That
honestly,
line is bad.
no, but honestly,
as your
I shouldn't have
passed
up. I shouldn't have passed up on a top 8 running back, even if I had bias against him for Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts has to be top 5 for that to even be.
There was a lot of running backs.
Not even top 5. He got to be top 3 for you to pass on a top 8 running back.
Well, listen,
if Kyle Pitts is top
I got a running
4,
back for you right now.
Look, this is how I look at tight ends. There's 12 teams in the league. If you got a top 4 to 5 tight end, you're better than 50% of the league.
I'm gonna come and get Diggs off you.
Because last year the top 3.
I said if.
No, I know. I understand. Okay, well, but the top 3 tight ends, the third one outscored the 4th and the 5th and the 6th by 100 points. So if the 4th and the 5th and the 6th only scored 120 points, and the top 3 running backs, top 5 running backs is putting up 250 points, that's a whole 100 points discrepancy.
My argument is still that was last year, and it still has to
it's gonna be like that this year too, 100%.
Maybe, Chris. What you think?
I know it is.
Chris, what you think? You got the almanac, you got the ball, the crystal ball. You over there like this?
Nah, JD, check your trades.
It begins.
Take trades during the show.
It'd be good. Hey, real quick, Chris, my girl said, I should be done with the stream about 5:30. She said, it doesn't even matter if you're done because you're going to be sending trades for 4 hours.
This thing don't stop.
Right away, nigga. Send it.
Hey, last night before I went to sleep, I was like, you know what? Before I go to sleep, I'm gonna send Kev a trade that I know he's probably gonna decline.
I see that. I woke up and see that. I
woke up to the rejection.
I'm accepting that right now because
I figured you would.
We got a trade.
We got a trade live.
Chris, explain my team and I'll put a trade up. Explain the team.
So my argument for your team for this grade that I'm gonna give your team is the same argument for my team. I'm gonna give your team a B- though, just because I think you're a little weaker at receiver than you could be. I don't mind your running back situation because after the top 7 running backs, receivers 24 through 36 are going to have better floors than running backs after 7.
That's a good point. I like that.
And having Michael Carter, especially that upside, especially seeing what he did today. Oh yeah, take that. With Dalvin Cook, I think your weakest part, though, despite running back, I think you are still a little more weak at receiver than you could be.
See, I like my receiving upside with Marvin Jones, Tyler Boyd, and Marshall. I think those are people you could plug in possibly. I mean, Marshall, we don't know yet, but
I like the upside of Marshall.
Listen, you want to hear my Terrence Marshall breakdown? So it's real fast. It's with my man Darnold Schwarzenegger, the Terminator himself, aka Safe Space Sam. He likes everything short, bruh. You know what I mean? That's why CMC's finna eat, Terrence Marshall finna eat, DJ Moore's finna eat, and every so often
Walker gonna end up coming in and starting.
No, listen, he can uncork it. He can uncork it. He just his tendencies is to go short, and Joe Brady's smart enough. Look at he had Teddy Roosevelt last year. Teddy Roosevelt likes to go, his strength is going short too, and they produced 3 top 24 receivers. You know what I mean?
What you
think?
JD?
3 WR2s.
What grade you give me?
I gotta go with a C because I don't value the receiver position that high like that, bro. And for you to, I understand what Michael Carter is and all that right now, what he did in the preseason, but it's not gonna be like that, bro. And then for you to pass on maybe a running back over Kyle Pitts, no, Kyle Pitts is not gonna be the ROI right now like that, bro. On my
Definitely
mind,
could have got Jacobs. I think I'm gonna end up regretting that based on how my team turned out.
But that's just based on
I got a running back for you for Pitts.
How I value positions, and I value the motherfucker, especially in the Superflex. Even though we put more emphasis on the quarterbacks, but to me, I value running backs more heavier than any other position in fantasy, 100%. You know, I mean, but to say that you got Cup, you know, we got a nickname for Cup and Thielen. You know, we're not gonna broadcast the nickname for them boys on this stream right now, but I fuck with them 100%, and I'm targeting the Cup and Thielen in my draft, even though I don't think that Thielen is gonna have the 14 TDs that he had this year. But
the white boy receivers, bro, they gotta hold it
down. Let's go with Chris's team. Go ahead and read your team off, Chris.
But I wasn't done yet, though, bro. But you know, it's okay, though, bro.
Go ahead, JD. Go ahead, because I'm trying to.
I was just gonna say no.
JD, go ahead, because I'm trying to make some moves real quick.
100%. All I was gonna say is I think that you could start Melvin Gordon over Michael Carter for the first 8 weeks right now, bro.
We'll see.
100%. You know what I mean? You got Melvin Gordon later than Michael Carter?
No, yeah, way later. About two rounds later.
Off like that no more, doggy.
2 rounds later. Well, you took a long breath. I thought you was done. You know what I'm saying? You get pretty long-winded.
You know, sometimes I be drawing a blank sometimes, bro.
Hey, check your trades.
Well, really, to be honest, we've been on for 2 hours. I'm just trying to get the people to get through this. We on team 3 right now. Chris, go ahead and read your team out. I'm really just moderating, JD. That's what that's called. You know what I'm saying? Leading us to the
call it what you want to, doggy.
Chris, read your team off.
Hold on. I want to see if Wood taking this trade or not. And I'm going to read it off in a second.
Wood ain't trading.
Wood, you taking that trade?
Nah.
Nope.
We still need to know how your team was drafted.
You need a top tight end. You need a top tight end.
Okay, we'll move. Go ahead and
I got John Uki.
No, you don't.
Look, I'm gonna go ahead and read your team off.
I'm gonna read it off. He ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna read it off. Patrick Mahomes first. Hill with the stack, Hopkins, Jalen Hurts, Josh Jacobs, Hawkinson, Kenny Galladay, Debo, Laviska Shenault, Zach Moss, Mike Gesicki, Devin Singletary, Jamal Williams, Chuba, who I just traded for Tony Pollard, Jalen Reagor, Hunter Henry, and Traquan Smith.
I don't know.
I'm good, man. I'm gonna give him a B. That's the highest grade I've gave so far. I'm gonna give him a B because
that's him right there. That's Captain.
He got a lot of players that I like. So it's like I'm a little biased. I'm a Jalen Hurts truther too. So I like the pair of QBs he got. And
so you gave him a what?
Oh, I gave him a flat B.
So I'm going with the C. Only 2 QBs, so I mean you need everything to go right, and either way,
he only got 2. Oh shit!
And in the bye weeks, you know that's already 2 games. You're gonna be.
I gotta give him the C plus then.
I'll tell you my argument for the 2 QBs. I'll give you my argument for the 2 QBs.
And actually,
because of my depth elsewhere, I'm okay with 2 bye weeks for my quarterbacks, plugging in one of my receivers over there at the Superflex.
You might miss out on 30 points.
One of my receivers or one of my tight ends. I'm okay with that.
This format.
That's Reagor or Troy Smith, though.
You're saying
that's Reagor or Troy Smith, though, right? Because like you only got 2. Yeah,
Mike Gesicki. I would plug in Mike Gesicki right there. Right.
Yeah.
You could plug in a second. Is
this tight end premium?
No, it's not. No. But
I know it's not.
Listen, I'm saying though, you got to realize, like, I mean, I know it's the double quarterback situation there, but
I got Taysom Hill and Jameis Winston for you.
Having a third quarterback,
send them.
Ain't really all that's cracked up to be if you don't need them.
You might injuries happen
because after the top 12, if you got a top receiver or a good enough receiver there, it's basically the same amount of points.
No, even the quarterback can put up 40 easily than any other position on the field.
Quarterback outside of the top 12,
it's bumped
ain't
up,
putting up that many points.
But they're going to give you 25 points
easily.
Quarterback outside of the top 12
compared to the regular one.
Go ahead, Hustler. What you say?
I said the scoring in this league is bumped up for QBs compared to the normal like 25, yards per point. So even like these low QB 2s and the 25th, ranked QB on the week's probably going to throw up 20 to 25 points.
Easy, a bad one.
Super duper flex.
But look, I'm not one to talk because in the SBI league, I only got two quarterbacks on my roster, and one is possibly not a starter in Justin Fields.
But that's a 14-team league, though.
So
that's 14. That's not no 12.
So Hustler, what grade you give him?
A C, but I was actually about the trade. I lowered it to a C- because you traded someone that you could have drafted. Maybe it was to show love to JD, but I might have asked for a little bit.
I would have taxed JD for Chuba Hubbard with CMC. He didn't have to take the cost to be the boss around this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
He got that smooth.
That's because he's finna go hit the Zeke owner quickly. Whoever got Zeke, he's finna go tax their ass.
Nah, I think Zeke is very likely to hit his season that he get hurt. And Tony Pollard is one of the most important running backs in the league. Cups right now.
What you give Chris's team?
I was going to give him a B-, but
every single one of y'all about to give me a C because I got two quarterbacks.
All right, hold on.
Yeah, the 12 team.
Go ahead,
I'm gonna give him a C+ then.
I was about to give him a B-, but when I looked in depth, I'm gonna go C-. You in trouble, Jack. This your first Superflex league, huh? I can tell.
Man, I'm giving that nigga a B+, bruh. Even with only two quarterbacks.
Go ahead, JD. Start it off.
That nigga is deep everywhere, bro. Besides Zach Moss and Devin Singletary, and Devin Singletary had his thing, but having Jamal Williams, and I'm not a Swift believer, on top of the receivers that he has Tyreek and D-Hop, two top 5 receivers on top of Patty. Come on, bruh. Yeah, Debo, I'm high on. Laviscus is the same.
He's going to be a PPR machine too,
and that's what Laviscus is, bruh.
Yeah,
he's got a solid B, bruh. He's.
I was really mad when he got Laviscus because I was looking for him to be my third receiver, bruh.
100%, dog. And Chris has enough firepower to go get a scrub ass QB to play on one of them bye weeks in them other.
I'm not worried. Like,
give me a B for that doggy.
What he's gonna there'll be 2 weeks he won't have a quarterback like that. You can lose those 2 weeks and still win.
Exactly. That's my point, and that was my argument just now.
Yeah, he's back to the B-.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
But I am worried about your running backs. I'm not gonna lie.
I am very okay with plugging in another receiver or tight end at that super flex spot on them 2 weeks.
I want to put another tight end in there.
I guarantee
you got the wide receiver depth to do that.
He got the
that's why I said receiver or tight end. That's why I said receiver or tight end.
I'm gonna say, look. Can I tell you what?
But your running backs do scare me.
What I don't like is that I think Hawkinson takes a big step back with golf bum ass, right? Even though he's gonna be the first, but I think Gesicki, somebody like a Logan Thomas, the same argument that I made for myself on grabbing Pitts too early. I think maybe you could have got Kareem Hunt or Trey Sermon or somebody like that and a better running back to go with Jacobs instead of now having to deal with Moss, Singletary, Williams. So that's my knock. And I'm really not a Galladay guy at all. I love the Mahomes.
But he's still going to be a number one, though. He's still going to be a number one.
Like Mahomes, Hill, Hopkins. I do like Hurts just because of the volume and how he was at the end of the year. Jacobs, I love Debo. I like Shenault. But I think your starters, you know what I'm saying, you might have a little trouble because I don't, like they said, you got 2 weeks missing. But I'll give you a C. I'm going to give you a C.
I'm going to give y'all a stat real quick because I'm real high on Zach Moss. And Bogarts know because I traded for him in another league.
This is factual.
Zach Moss last year, in week 7 through 12, when he was healthy, was running back 7 in PPR. Just saying.
Hey, is that sweetness right there, or is that fornicator right there? I think that might be sweetest. Shout out to the Bears, Bruising the Bro.
Yeah, shout out to all the bros.
I'll give you a C plus, Chris, though, because your team is, you know what I'm saying? I do like where you're going, but I'm worried about 2. You know, I send trades every day for quarterbacks, regretting that I didn't get more than 1. Justin, what grade you give them?
Man, this tears me up. This team. I'm gonna say a C plus, just because the only thing that scares me is your running backs. That's it. I don't worry about the quarterbacks. The running backs, because you got two great quarterbacks. So the running backs scare me though. I'm not as high on Moss as you are. Jacobs, I'm also lower on than most people, so I'm worried about him.
Did you say 2 great quarterbacks?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 1 great quarterback and a potential.
Well, in fantasy, I like
Fantasy. Hurts was killing.
I think Hurts is for sure going to be a top 10 quarterback though.
He could because of the rushing, like he could
I
threaten
ain't
1,000
gonna
on
call
the
him
ground.
great though.
But my same argument against Lamar
I'm not saying great as
in
an NFL great. I'm saying great as in a great fantasy quarterback because he can run the ball too.
But see, in this format, the same way I argued about Lamar Jackson not throwing a lot of passing yards, I feel like the same way with Hurts. But I think the Eagles are going to be down. I like Hurts as a solid play for sure.
And I'm gonna say this too. For my last thing, since everybody didn't grade me, I was going to grab Goff. I was going to grab Goff as my 3rd quarterback.
I had him in my queue too.
My brother grabbed Goff, so I grabbed Gesicki, and I said, "Fuck it,
come get him."
I don't want
Come get him.
At that point, I didn't care anymore for a 3rd quarterback.
I'm gonna wait after your quarterback's bye weeks when you drop him.
Right.
I like hearing the thought process because he was thinking about getting a 3rd QB.
My quarterbacks don't have bye weeks until
week 12
and 14.
Sweetness, we have week 1, baby. Let's go.
Until 12 and 14.
Oh, that's a primetime matchup.
Primetime matchup. E-Rock, what grade you give Chris?
I give him a solid B. I agree with him on the 2 quarterbacks, and he could throw in that receiver. He deep in a lot of areas. The only reason I didn't give him a higher grade is because I'm not too high on his running backs. I love Jacobs. You know, I'm a homer on that one. He's real backed up. I don't think you can count on him to be healthy. I'll be more excited about Singletary this year, personally. Me, Zach Moss. That's just me, though. But I'm gonna give him a solid B.
JD, you gave him a grade already, right? I know you
didn't say D or B.
I said B.
Oh, okay. I thought you said D. I was like, damn.
So you had a C plus average. You had a C plus average, Chris.
It's a B minus average. It's only 2 people that gave me a C plus.
Let's move on to Fornicator. Okay, since he's not on there, shout out to Fornicator, man. We got Sweetness in here in the building, y'all. Bears, Bruising the Bros, y'all check them out. Kyler Murray, Gibson, Jefferson, Carson, Henderson at the running back position. Ayuk, Tua, Michael Thomas in the 8th round, Jalen Waddle, Will Fuller, Mac Jones, Gus Edwards, Tyler Higbee, which was his first tight end taken, Edwards on the Raiders, Troutman is his 2nd tight end, Kansas City, Darrell Williams, and Paris Campbell. Talk to me, Hustler, what you think?
I got to give it a C minus. A lot of it, I mean, there's a lot riding on the Dolphins here. He's got a lot of Dolphins, like he's got 3 Dolphin starters out there. So I don't like that. I'm not putting all my chips on the Dolphins offense.
Ooh.
Yeah, I agree.
Sweetness.
Waddle just got hurt today.
Hey, Sweetness, I'm giving your ass a D. Hey, y'all was fucking my team up in the SBI League. I'm giving you a big fat D.
Hey, listen, you still only have 1 starter in there.
You get the D, and I'm going to tell you why. You grabbed Kyler Murray over Allen. I like Allen more.
This is Fornicator's team, right? Yeah,
this Fornicator's team. My bad, Sweetness. Yeah. I'm giving Fornicator a D. I don't like. I'm not even gonna say the Kyler Murray over. I'm not gonna harp on the Kyler Murray over Allen because that's to be argued. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. I love the Gibson pick. Jefferson. I love the Gibson pick, but I don't know if I could have passed. Yeah, I love the big. I'm gonna keep it at that. I'm nervous about Justin Jefferson. I'm taking Ridley and AJ Brown over Jefferson all day after the injury specifically. Carson, I love Carson. I'm not really a Henderson guy, but he has been going earlier than the 5th round, and I know how you like to not worry about your running backs. I know how you draft. I know how you draft for sure. I love the Ayuk dude. I'm an Ayuk guy. Tua as your second quarterback. I picked Carr over Tua, so that tells you how I feel about it, but I'm not mad at you. Michael Thomas, I was looking at when maybe to draft him. That could be a very big steal for you having Ayuk and Jefferson. But I think you're going to be in trouble with your wide receivers being Michael Thomas, Jalen Waddle, Fuller. Waddle's going to do something if he's not too hurt from tonight. I don't believe in Fuller now that he's not taking steroids. I think your wide receivers are going to be trouble, and you hate trading. So I'm going to give you a D.
He hates trading
because he won't trade with you.
Well, let me jump off on this right quick on Fortnite. You know, they dogged me on the SBI shit too, but I got to be 100% factual on this one. Shout out to my dog Wood. We fuck with the TLC.
I'll give you a D plus,
Rest
bro.
in peace, left eye. Actual and factual.
Oh,
no
you gave him the B plus?
But I'm fucking with Fornicator's team just based on that. I'm loving Gibson right now. I got Chris Carson in my top 15. Kyler Murray from week 1 all the way to 13 was the number 1 quarterback in fantasy last year. And to be able to have Ayuk, Jefferson, and Will Fuller, we don't know what Will Fuller, if he's going to be available week 1 or whatnot, but able to have a potential Jefferson, Mike Thomas, and Ayuk, who I'm high on all 3 of them receivers, especially when Mike Thomas comes back. I think he has top to bottom, and I like Tua this year. I mean, all his starting roster is fucking great to me, dog. 100%. I like it. Great draft, doggy.
So who is he gonna play? So look, I'm looking at his starting lineup. He got trouble in the wide receiver slot to me. So he has to play Jefferson because you got to play 3 wide receivers. He has to play Jefferson, Ayuk, and Waddle. I'm not mad at that, but I ain't too thrilled either. But I do love Gibson.
I mean, with Fuller and Waddle, that's interchangeable. It just depends on how he feels. But to have Jefferson and Ayuk, which Ayuk is going to break out into a top 20 wide receiver this year, where he's being drafted at, that's damn near, that's a steal. And then maybe he gets Mike Thomas in week 4, 5, or 6 to pair with them 2 on top of the running backs and the quarterbacks that he has. And then Tyler Higbee, you got to understand, it ain't no Gerald Everett over there. And then we don't know about the rookie tight end coming in, you know what I mean, over there. So, yeah, I'm fucking with his team.
I'm going to keep it real. When I look at his team is kind of based on Mike Thomas coming back. And I give him a D plus because every draft I'm in, a D plus. Every draft I'm in with Fornicator, he be having fire teams, and I expect more from him. I'm going to give him a D plus. Wood, what you think about that team?
Wait, what did JD give him real quick?
I gave him a B because the running backs that he has, the quarterbacks that he has, and the potential of the wide receiver power that he has with Ayuk, Jefferson, and fucking Mike Thomas, especially if Mike Thomas only missed the first 4 games, 100%. And then with the potential of Tyler Higbee breaking out that we thought he was going to do last year. And with Tyler Higbee only being the only tight end over there with a Stafford. Yeah, give it to me. I'm fucking with a B over there, doggy.
See, I don't see Mike Thomas coming back, right?
I do.
You do, huh?
Yeah, because he owns it. He
don't even count right now. Go ahead, Wood.
He got a few shares of him. I do too. Yeah.
I got Mike Thomas everywhere.
So let's say with Mike Thomas coming back, I'm gonna give him
4.
a C plus, B minus, C plus.
I'll give him a B minus actually because he is heavy on them Dolphins, and like I think they're just gonna be a slow
Dolphins fan.
They're gonna be a slower pace of offense as well. You know what I mean? They like to slow the game down and play defense, run the ball. So like you know what I mean? I just it's gonna be a hit or miss with some of their skill position guys week to week.
What you think, Chris? What you give them?
Probably a C. I think. I mean, obviously, the receivers is a concern. Jalen Waddle is going to be good. I don't know how good in his rookie year. I'm big on Will Fuller. I think he's better than everyone else is giving him credit for at the moment. But
Can Tua uncork it in the NFL? They always said he could do it in college.
I was going to say, but
Yeah.
I don't know. All of that's going to rely on Tua. And I think you're putting too much on one player to get your top, essentially at this point, your top three. You got Justin Jefferson. So your top 3 and 4 receiver, not including Mike Thomas because we don't know his situation. I do like the running backs. I'm big on Gibson. Big on Carson, Henderson. I still don't know. I think it's a C, but if Mike Thomas does play, C plus B minus.
Okay, well that's a solid B minus. Besides me hating on Fornicator, giving him the D plus. You know what I'm saying? I'll give him a C plus if Mike Thomas come back healthy, but I'm gonna give him a D plus if he's not. But he did get great value. But I was hating a little bit. So let's go to the next one.
I wanted to get Mike's.
Go ahead,
so I wanted Kyler Murray. I see he's my number 1 rated QB this year. Thanks, bro. Oh yeah, have a good one. Hey, thank you for taking her. Okay, bro. Yep. Yeah, that was my brother-in-law, you know what I'm saying, dropped off the kids. Anyways, so I wanted Kyler Murray because he is my number 1 ranked QB, and normally he should be in that range for me if in that instant. I thought he was gonna go Allen. So that's the perfect consolation prize. I'm like, boom, get the stallion, you know what I mean? Just love the Josh Allen stallion, you feel me? Then I come around and I contemplate on Diggs, but I'm like, this is like a 350 plus touch ceiling running back, Najee Harris. You know what I'm saying? Boom. So I contemplated also Gibson, and then Gibson went right after, right? You know what I'm saying? Then I swing around, and is this where I grab Brady? Where we at? Yeah, because you know what I'm saying. Like, for me, I want to
your boy Tannehill. That's your boy.
Listen,
Tannehill, your boy.
Tannehill, I have him at 10 on the year. I have Brady at 7 on the year. You know what I mean? So that's easy. That's easy. Boy. Yeah, that's easy for me. So I go, boom, I get Brady. Then I swing around. See, this is where I need another chunky running back. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm looking at the abundance of receivers, and I already bailed out on hella receivers at this point anyway. You know what I mean? Like I wanted to stack Diggs. Anyway, so I go ahead. I get my man Monty Burns. Hopefully he don't burn me, and hopefully I'm saying more.
Let him know about how you think that Monty could be the RB1 overall.
Okay, listen, it's a bold prediction. I said Monty. Yeah, it was a bold prediction episode, so you know I wanted to come real bold, and I love Monty, and I know it kind of trolls people when I say because first of all, ballsy. And yes, CMC and Saquon were hurt last year, but it doesn't matter. Monty still finished 4th overall. That's what happened, right? And he had over 300 touches. He had 301. This is a team that already came out and said they want to give him 20 carries a game because 301 divided by 16, that's 18.8 touches a game. Now you're talking about just giving him 20 touches a game on the ground alone, right? That's over 17 weeks. That's 340 carries alone. That's not realistic. I still give him like 320 carries though, and then sprinkle on like 35 to 45 receptions, bro.
And he was top 5 in receiving yards as a running back as
Let's
well.
go.
You know, so when I got to deep diving into his numbers, and I said when you made that post on the Sportsman, I'm like, no, he can't do that. But once I got to deep diving into his numbers, though, big bro, he definitely has the potential to do that.
And like
definitely has it.
I would say that Dalton is an immediate upgrade from Trubisky, and Dalton played under Bill Lazor in 2015, and now he was in the MVP conversation. They went 12-0, and then he had a hairline fracture in his throwing arm or his throwing hand, and he was done for the season. And AJ McCarron tanks him in the goddamn motherfucking playoffs, one and done, right? So Andy Dalton knows the system. Then it gets to Justin Fields sooner than later. And now the rushing QB is going to open up lanes for the running back because you got to keep a spy on the QB. You can't just stack the box. And he was top 10 or he was top 8 in stacked boxes. You know what I mean? No, I'm sorry, top 5. He was a top 5 running back that ran against stacked boxes. You know what I mean? With a respectable passers, they're going to shake the box loose, especially with the emergence of Mooney, etc. You know what I mean? Obviously, Rob the Mob. You know what I mean? And then everybody's favorite tight end, Cole Kmet, right? So then, hold on, who did I go next? I went Montgomery. Then I came back around. Oh yeah, then I went my man Mike Evans, bro. This is crazy right here because I got to stack Brady with Mike Evans, and Mike Evans. That's my number one. I felt comfortable with that. You know what I mean? I felt real comfortable with that, even though he's outside of my top 12. I still feel good about that because the touchdown upside is always going to be there. Like Mike Evans can have, yeah, you know what I'm saying? He can, yeah, and it's year 2 with Brady. You feel me? And they're champions now. They're gonna have some extra swag. I like that pick.
Hey Chris, this shit fire right here.
14 TDs, big bro. 14 TDs.
Who did I get next?
And he has 7 straight 1,000-yard seasons.
Yeah. Let's just
100%.
Hey,
that's not going to get off this year.
Let's keep running down the team. Let's keep.
Yeah, then I get Tyler Lockett. You know what I'm saying? Then I start getting chunky on the running backs right here. See, what's funny is I didn't notice J-Rob the Mob was still there, but I went my man Sermon. Then when I came back, J-Rob the Mob was still there. You know what I mean? Oh shit! I had to grab him. Hold on.
Lucky motherfucker.
Hey,
hold
on.
I gotta grab something real quick. Go ahead.
Don't even trip. I'm gonna keep going. So he went with running backs. Then he go with Jameis Winston and Hill because he doesn't know who's starting. So if we drafted this and they named the starter, and we drafted it later, he probably would have only took one of them. Logan Thomas, Ruggs, Callaway. He's big on Callaway. I can tell y'all that right now. He wouldn't trade him to me. Cole Beasley, T.Y. Hilton, and Palmer. So his last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 picks were wide receivers because he didn't pick any wide receiver after round 6. I'm gonna give Bogey a C because he's playing timeshare running backs in Robinson and Sermon. Starting for him, his wide receivers are like to have to play Evans and Lockett. All right, cool. We know none of them are probably going to be top 10. And then you got to gamble with Ruggs, Callaway, Beasley, Hilton. I'm giving Bogey a C-, y'all. I ain't gonna lie.
Right, I'm gonna jump out. Let me jump out right quick because I said right
I'm gonna give him a D+. Fuck that.
When he took Josh Allen and motherfucking Tom Brady, I set them as 80 TDs right there. Then to go ahead and go with David Montgomery and Najee, even though I'm not too high on Najee in a single QB league, but Najee is getting all the volume, 100%. Definitely, big brother. To go ahead and get a Logan Thomas with Damian Harris and a J-Rob the Mob, and we was just doing our running backs, and Wax had him J-Rob the Mob up there, and I shouted Bogey out on that nickname during the show. That shows you how I'm high on J-Rob. So for him to have his running backs and them 2 QBs, and like I said, I don't value the wide receivers like how I value running backs. Yeah, no, I'm fucking with Bogey's team, bro, 100%.
You guys are twinsies. Twin C-, D+s for me.
What grade you give him,
bro? On my mama, I'm loving this team, doggy.
What grade you give him?
Because you still got
y'all think alike.
Go ahead and ship off.
Yeah,
both y'all don't care about receivers.
We don't. We've been talking about that.
In a league where you have to play 3.
I got
but
2
you
good
got to
ones.
understand though, when you got the top 5 receivers, and then from 6 to 10, from 10 to 20, it's not that big of a separation, dog. Just like how your argument was on the quarterbacks from drafting Mahomes at number 1 in the SBI. The other one is the separation from receivers is not that big, bro.
I think both y'all gonna be at the bottom of the league.
The problem,
and you're gonna be right there with us.
Listen, the problem with the argument of receivers being your argument just now, JD, your receivers are better than his, first and foremost, complete wise.
I'm not gonna argue it.
Look,
my receivers are lightweight hoop, but I like what I got.
The problem with that argument in this case is that he doesn't have any top 40 receivers outside of Mike Evans and Tyler Lockett.
Niggas the top 40. God damn.
Hey, and see, I'm
the running backs, his running backs and his quarterbacks are gonna make up for that.
Bro, if I got David Montgomery,
Josh Allen and Tom Brady is throwing for 5,000 yards this year.
Oh, look, I'm not. Look, I
got David Montgomery on my team, that means if David Montgomery is you got Najee. If David Montgomery is on my team, that means I'm strong at least one running back position, which I agree with Najee Harris, and I'm strong at the receiver position. I'm not having David Montgomery as my 4th best player.
So here's
and he finished the 4th overall last year.
With CMC and Barkley out.
Yeah, let him get 6.
Oh, don't make Barkley an excuse now, though.
I got Montgomery 8 overall.
Now, don't make
y'all
Barkley an
teams will
excuse.
be at the bottom of the league. That's my stance. What grade you give him, Chris?
Let me give you my grade real quick, and I'm gonna say this: you got a C for me.
I'll take it.
With the caveat that if you would have took Diggs instead of Harris and stacked Allen and Diggs, you would have had a B or B plus for me.
See, you know what's crazy is because
That's
I still would have ended up with Montgomery more than likely.
He's got a multi-year extension.
Bro, if you would have got Diggs and stacked Diggs and Allen, you still would have had a strong running back core with Montgomery, Sermon, and Robinson. And I say Sermon because even if he's splitting carries right now, last year, 49er running backs had more than 500 touches combined.
He'll still get 11 carries a game, like JD said.
Yeah.
Period.
Hey, check.
So
listen, I'm gonna tell you, my team's probably not gonna look like this.
If you
my guy is ready to ship off any and everybody right now.
Hey, Hustler, were you able to give a grade?
Well, send me some. We didn't work before. Send me some.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead, Hustler.
C minus, because I expect more from Bogey. That's why. C minus. It's the wide receiver position. I mean, Evans and Lockett, I mean, those are guys who are really boom bust. So, I mean, if they were a little bit safer wide receivers, should have went Robert Woods instead of Mike Evans. I mean, more of a safe floor on a week to week, even though Mike Evans
Justin.
A little bit higher.
You know what's crazy? I was it's the allure of the stack. That was ultimately what made me take him over the Woods right there.
Right, but then think about this. If you would have took Allen, or if you would have took Diggs over there, you would have had a double stack. You would have had Diggs and Allen, Brady and Evans,
and Harris, Sermon, and Robinson.
I'm gonna come get Diggs. Watch.
He would have had Montgomery.
I bet you I get Diggs.
It's those wide receivers, though.
Hey, fuck the
gotta
owner
start
that
3.
Hey, fuck the guy that has the shares of Diggs right now.
Send Najee, send Montgomery and Lockett, and he's yours.
Nah.
Or send Lockett. Hey,
I'll give you Lockett and Harris.
Let's try to get through this, Bogey. You know we're gonna negotiate all day.
Yeah.
Let's go, Justin team. He's not here, so I'm gonna go Kamara, Barkley. So look, I'll just throw this out there. He's a Barkley guy, but he was able to gamble, get Kamara, and swing around and still get Barkley. Kamara, Barkley, Waller, Burrow, who I'm nervous about, Robert Woods, Fitzpatrick, which for the record, Justin really doesn't care about QBs like that. As long as he has some starters, he's fine with that. Robert Woods, Jamar Chase, Mostert, Cooks, Corey Davis, St. Brown, Mike Williams, Lindsey, Rondell Moore, Fisker. I don't like Fisker. Dalton and Collins. Damn, Justin, you my boy, but I'm gonna give you a D, bro.
I'm gonna give him the C minus. Because he has a strong running back core to start off, and he does have some starting QBs.
I'm just scared of Burrow for the first 4 or 5 weeks. So now you got Barkley and Burrow. You're the all ACL team, bro.
Yes.
I'm giving it D plus. And I mean, the RB he's stacked there. You got a top 3 tight end, but man, I mean, anything happens to those top 2 RBs, like everything's in the shitter. And a lot of these wide receivers make me a little bit nervous, and he's gonna have to start like 5 of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a D plus too, man. I'm not. Burrow's his best quarterback.
There's Bruce and Bro said F.
I mean, the volume that
hold on, Wood. Let Wood go right quick. Let Wood go.
Dalton might not even start. I'm worried about his team, bro. Yeah, that's it. I'm just gonna say,
but he still got Fitzpatrick.
The Bears, Bruce, and the Bro said F plus. Justin, god damn.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna probably have the lowest grade on this, and it's probably the lowest grade that I'm gonna give. It's an F for me.
Coming from a teacher, Chris starts his teaching job
on Monday.
It's an F for me, bro. I gotta be honest. Like, receivers ain't good at all.
Good, bro.
Quarterbacks
that's my
ain't
dog
good.
too, man. Shout out to Clock Man.
Like, I like Burrow, but like, nah.
I love your team in the SBI, but not in this one. E-Rock, what you give them?
It's a F.
Yeah, it's a D- for me, player.
Damn.
And I
Damn.
love the Kamara and Barkley because I think Barkley gonna have a comeback season, and I love Waller.
Yeah, because you got him in the heart to start. That's why you think he's gonna have a comeback season.
I think he's gonna have a comeback season, like you say though, Guccini. Nigga.
Nah, I feel it, bro.
Week
You know,
1 through 3,
too, bro.
let's say
I'm on
he
that
missed.
train.
If he missed week 1 through 3, he's still gonna have a killer season 4 through 17.
Hey,
Tell him.
Justin, hey, for Justin's defense, he's in the comments. He said, let's review week 7. We agree. Everybody's team gonna be different. JD, what'd you give him?
I like Justin's team. I'm gonna give him a C based on
You don't care about wide receivers.
No, but no. So, but I like.
You could not care about wide receivers, but this
no,
wide
but I
receiver
like
core-
Robert Woods though. My thing
Right.
with Bobby Trees or Robert Backwoods is that Robert Backwoods puts up consistent numbers, 100%. And then you got to think Brandon Cooks is the #1 receiver in Houston. You know what I mean? And then to pair it with a Darren Waller as well. You know what I mean? Man, I'm fucking with Justin's team. He has a little bit of ammunition to go ahead and go get stronger at maybe one position with some of the a little bit of the depth that he likes, especially with maybe he might be higher on Kamara than Barkley, or the reverse, rather be higher on Barkley than Kamara, and ship one of them and maybe go get deeper at a different position. But yeah, no, I'm fucking with Justin. That's why he's a team plus though. But you got to also think too though. He still got Jamar Chase, which also he could pair up with his fucking quarterback. What's his name?
Hey, JD. Not unbold prediction. JD, Bogart, and Justin will be 10, 11, and 12 in the league.
Of course, you would say that though, but yet, you know what I mean, bro?
I mean it with all my heart.
I bet you do. I bet you do, doggy. Oh my mama, and I
Bogart,
bet you
what
that
grade you
I
giving
beat you in this
Justin?
league too.
I gave him a C- already.
Okay, let's move on. We're not gonna beat Justin Dale because he knows this shit. Y'all go follow Clock Management on Twitter. I promise you, he will give you some good shit. Let's go with my dog Sweetness, man. Justin Herbert, Eckler, Clyde Edwards, Dobbins, Godwin, Trey Lance, who I think they're the Bears and Brews bros. They're undercover Niner fans. Trey Lance, Devonta Smith, Judy, which I was hoping he slipped to me. He got me with the Wilson. I wanted Wilson. Elijah Moore. You got tight end for his tight end, Rashad Bateman, McKissick, Ramondre Stevenson, a.k.a. Rahamador Stevenson is what JD called him, Rahamador. Austin Hooper, Christian Kirk, and the super sleeper, Mr. Irrelevant, Hamler. What y'all think, man? Go ahead, Hustler.
I'm gonna give him a C. I mean, he's pretty solid every way around. I mean, the QB2, that's gonna be a little iffy. I mean, Zach Wilson's probably gonna be a starter. You know, who knows how he comes out the box the first couple weeks. Wide receiver, it depends on how many he's gonna start, because I mean, it looks like he's gonna have to start 4 of those wide receivers. So yeah, Elijah Moore or Rashad Bateman, they're gonna be starting in the flex, or McKissick, you know, but either way, I mean, kind of solid all around.
McBessels, as Sweetness calls him.
Bessels.
McBessels.
Hey, look, I want to say something real quick. I'm gonna just throw my grade out there. I'm gonna give Sweetness a C-, and this is why. I can't believe you took Clyde Edwards over AJ Brown, Ridley, maybe even McLaurin and Allen Robinson, Keenan Allen. Joe Mixon, your guy? You got CEH over Joe Mixon?
He wanted to get a piece of Mahomes.
Listen, him having Eckler, and if he could have passed up on CEH and had one of those guys I just mentioned and still have Dobbins, oh my God, pairing with Godwin and Judy. I'm gonna give my boy a C-. Sweetness, I'm not feeling it. And you know, I go at it with you. We play week 1, but I know y'all love to get your running backs early. But man, that CEH over Ridley and AJ Brown, I'm scared of that.
How serious is this CEH injury?
This is coming from somebody who picked CEH number 5 overall in a dynasty.
In the dynasty, I did. I definitely did. And guess what? I shipped him off and I ended with Najee Harris. But continue. Hey, that's the grade I'm gonna give you. Will, what you think about this team?
I like his team, and I really think CEH is finna have a big year. I think once everything settles in, that Chiefs are back, and he's gonna have a big year. I'm not gonna hate on this team as much as y'all is. I think Judy's gonna have a big year. He waited for a tight end, Tunyon. That's not bad. I'm gonna give him a C plus. I love Eckler, Kev. No, I love Eckler. I'm gonna give him a C plus, man.
Yeah, I can't go. Nice. I could go B minus because I'd like Judy, Godwin, Herbert, Trey Lance's upside. He could start Wilson right now, but I gotta go C.
And as far as the Buccaneers receivers, I got the best valued receiver.
AB.
I'm not Evans
at that route.
Hey,
Godwin.
I'm gonna be honest.
Same targets.
I agree with Wood.
I'm gonna be honest. So do I.
Okay, so look,
I got a bet with the guy up there at the top that Godwin will not outscore AB this year. 100%, bro. I got a bet with that guy, bro. AB is the truth.
E-Rock, what grade you give him? And JD, you next.
I gave him a C plus. I like the running backs, but like you said, I would have never took CEH over Ridley. Thank you, by the way, for letting him drop to me. I don't know how he fell.
Ridley
to the third round. I don't know how Ridley fell to the third.
Let's talk about this week 7 though. Let's come back week 7, 8, and talk.
I hear you.
Hey, shout out to the homie, man. He's defending his team. He said, "Running back heavy. I'm busting y'all ass on my mama Guccini voice." Hey, that's funny. He said he gonna try to beat. JD, what you give him?
I got to go a B minus, bro. Just based on when we was doing our last show the other night. I think that was yesterday, maybe day before yesterday, bro. And I got to doing a deep dive on J.K. Dobbins' numbers, and my boy Foreigner Cannon was like, bro, y'all not high on Dobbins, but to me, with Dobbins having a split timeshare with Gus the Bus, but able to put up 800 yards on 15 carries, with no receptions, 24 receptions over the year, I think with him getting a little bit more acclimated to this offense, I think that he can have, more than 124 carries. Maybe give him 160 carries. Maybe 10.
I give him like a $180 to 200 for real.
That's what I'm talking about. So that 160 I just said was on the low end. But where he was ripping off a 5-point-some yardage per carry, and then them big breakaway runs that he was having to pair with Austin Eckler. To go ahead, bruh.
Pile up hella receptions,
bruh, and then to have Justin Herbert as well, bruh. I'm fucking with his team. Jerry Jeudy, Devontae Smith, Bobby Tunyon. I don't know if
I'm giving him I'm gonna give him a B, man.
What you giving?
My only thing is I know he could switch him out at any point in time. Is just a Christian Kirk pick. Christian Kirk is a bust to me.
You do have to flex.
You gotta flex I don't value wide receivers like that, but I'm fucking with Sweetness' team. I like these niggas. I like these guys. KJ Hamler, Rashad Bateman.
Oh, you mean MC Hamler
over Christian Kirk?
Stop,
and Elijah Moore. 100%. I'm fucking with Sweetness' team, doggy.
You know why? Because he's a Sagittarius like us, bro. Look at how we build our teams, bro.
Don't say that.
I swear to God, he is.
Don't say that, bro.
He's December 20th, I think, if I remember.
Oh, yeah. A couple days after me.
Yeah. He's like, bro,
shout out to November 30th.
Let's move on to Damo team, man. Let's move on to Damo. Oh, go ahead.
We got some Sagittarius teams, bro.
Half man, half beast. That's why the rest of these motherfuckers is bums.
We running. That's why we got some running ass teams.
Bottom two, twinsies, Tweedledee, Tweedledum.
Is this the person who keep commenting under Bears, Brews, and Bros? Is this his team?
Yes.
Yeah, that's Sweetness.
A plus. If this was a dynasty league, it's an A+++, but it ain't. It's a C. You got a C minus from me.
Hey man,
let us know why.
You shouldn't have grabbed CEH there, honestly, just like everybody else say. Eckler,
he pulled the Bogart right there. When I should have grabbed Diggs.
Eckler, great pick. Herbert, good pick. Dobbins, I agree with Dobbins. I think he's going to be good as hell this year. I think your receivers are solid, but I don't think they're going to be great this year. Chris Godwin, I don't think Chris Godwin has too much to compete with right now for him to have anything close to what he did with Jameis under center.
And they're not extending his contract, so he's going to get
right.
I
don't. It's a C minus for me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's move on.
Hey,
it
could have been a B if you got AJ Brown or Calvin Ridley, though.
Yeah, I would have liked that, especially with having Dobbins, Eckler, Herb. Ooh, God, that would have been that would have been nasty.
No, seriously, Herbert, Eckler, Ridley, Dobbins.
He said I was being nice earlier when I gave you a C.
Trey Lance, like, bro, that team would have been real nice if he had that running or if he had that receiver at the number 3 pick.
Look, we got 5 teams to go, man. Let's go with Damo, man. He got Zeke at number 1, DK Metcalf, AJ Brown, Matt Ryan, Justin Fields, Amari Cooper, Chase Edmonds and Fournette, Carson Wentz, Darnell Mooney, Noah Fant, who sat there for so long, and I considered getting him so many times, but I already had Pitts, and that's why I probably shouldn't have grabbed Pitts early. Dallas Goedert, Gainwell, Aguilar, David Johnson, Jarwin, and looks like Williams from Chicago. Let's go ahead, Hustler. What you think?
Man, so this one, it's got to be a D, and I feel like, not really too much at the running back spot. Took DK Metcalf over Tyreek Hill and Stephon Diggs. Like, I don't know if I would have done that, but
that was kind of crazy.
They're all close though. Did get AJ Brown, the second QB. Fields and Wentz. They might not start in week 1.
This is one of those A+ teams if it was dynasty.
Yeah,
I said. What grade did you say? A D.
D.
His first 3 picks were nasty. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a D.
I'm gonna give it a D. I'm
gonna
give
it to my dog Damo. He's a champ in the live.
I'm gonna give him a C minus D plus.
Hey, y'all say I'm weak at receiver because I only picked 2. Quarterback. His quarterbacks is worse than mine, and he got more than 2.
Hey, shout out to my
Justin
man LB Damo, man. Hey, that's LB Damo.
What you giving Damo then, Wood?
I give LB Damo an A minus, man. Hey, Justin Fields.
You gotta be playing.
Justin Fields is about to take over over
This is a joke.
He got a 3-headed monster with Metcalf, Brown, and Cooper. Cooper's the number 1 over there. Edmonds is about to
Cooper, not the number 1.
Insert Trump meme.
Cooper is the number 1, bro.
CD the number 1, bro.
Lamb chops.
Tell him.
Has something to say about that.
Ain't nothing on paper. It's in camp. You got to see that boy.
CD number 1 for sure.
Cooper just came back to practice. Let him get warmed up.
I'm watching him in preseason right now. He ain't looking.
Hey, that boy been warmed up for the last 3 years he been in Dallas. Now he got a number 1 to push him, bro.
I'm gonna say this though: CD is number 1, and Cooper is a close.
And then Wentz is coming back. Hey, Edmonds is about to take over there. He waited for a tight end. He got Fant and Goddard. He got Aguilar over there, and another number 1. Come on, A minus for my ALB Damo. Shout out ALB Damo. A minus for ALB, man.
Okay.
ALB Damo.
He must want a trade favor in AOB live draft in Miami.
That's my man.
E-Rock, what you give Damo?
I give him a solid B.
There we go.
I like his squad. It's similar to what I did.
Wait for a second QB?
Yeah, I didn't
non-starter.
The QB situation, I didn't think like you grabbing Carr, I would have never thought. I just thought it was a lot of like Big Ben, Sam Darnold, Derek
Should
Carr.
be able to get late.
I thought I was gonna be able to grab all of them late. I'm talking like rounds, 9 through, whatever. I'm thinking grabbing them on the back end late. They got snapped up so early that kind of hurt me and his squads. So I'm gonna give him a B. I like his squad.
JD, Damo, what you think? What you think about Damo's team?
I mean, for the Cooper, AJ, and DK to pair with Ezekiel, you know, what I mean that them four players right there off the rip is great, but you know, Matt Ryan is historically bad without my boy that's in Tennessee. I can't even Julio. He's historically bad, bro. His numbers,
but he got Coolio Ridley, bro.
I understand that, but when
He
Julio,
got Pitts.
not Julio, the other boy is Fulio. You know what I mean? Fulio, shout out the boy from Jacksonville. You know what I mean? If you go look at Matt Ryan's numbers, he's not the same when Julio is not on the field. You know what I mean? But yet to have him as your first starting quarterback. But the cold thing is he got Justin Fields and he got let me go back, bro.
Wentz.
Matt Ryan.
He got Wentz.
He got Carson.
You know what I mean?
Wentz.
So you know,
Wentz from me. I was trying
so we know that the boy Dalton ain't gonna start too many games. That's for sure. He might start 1 or 2 games.
Dalton is bad in prime time, and he's bad on the road, and he starts on the road against the Rams on a Sunday nighter. He's gonna lose that job week 1.
He's gonna lose it quickly, bro. That's my point.
Yeah, and then they play the Bengals. I think week 2 they play the Bengals. They would love to throw Fields at home against the Bengals, a nice soft matchup that he can shred up.
My thing is just that his running backs. I like Zeke. I got Zeke in my top 5, but to have Chase Edmonds, which I think that motherfucking Connor's gonna
I'm about to trade for Zeke.
Vulturing at inside the 20, and then you know Leonard Fournette, he's splitting the first and second downs with Rojo, and then you got Gio Bernard is killing all third down action. And I'm high on Gio this year. You know what I mean? Darrell Williams, David Johnson. Maybe Gainwell might be able to step in, but his running backs besides Zeke is horrible, bro.
Gainwell, so Nick Caserio, whatever his name is, he's coming over from the Colts. You know what I mean? He was the OC under Frank Reich. I think Gainwell could be like the Nyheim Hines role. That's like what we would want for him to ever be like a flex. You know what I mean?
And he's getting first. He's getting first team snaps.
We don't know that for sure. And for him to be banking on,
but I'm projecting that it's a safe projection.
Yeah, nah. Well, I
on a team that's going to play from behind a lot, he's going to get used in. You know what I mean?
I don't think they're going to play from behind a lot because I'm
kind of
high on the Eagles. I'm high on the Eagles, especially their offense.
The Schmeagles?
Especially their offense.
Oh, I'm high on their offense.
Who's
their
next?
Offense can compare.
That's why, because they're going to be playing from behind a lot. That's why I'm excited about their offense.
No, I feel that. No, definitely, I feel that.
Yeah.
But
who's I didn't mean to cut y'all off. I'm just wondering. So E-Rod gave a grade.
We all graded.
We all graded. I'm not gonna lie. Damo's it's a lot of teams. I mean, this is a super flex, and the amount of positions that we have starting every week. It's when you're used to like a redraft league or less positions starting, you judge teams a little different because now we're actually judging on where's your depth, where are you weak, you know, who's starting in your starting lineup. So a lot of these teams are going to shape up as those players we're unsure about become must starts. You know what I'm saying? So like Justin said, week 7 is going to be very interesting. Okay, we got E-Rock's team next. E-Rock's, let me know who you go ahead.
Real quick, because I ain't great yet.
Oh, my fault.
I think like similar to Bogey clock management sweetness, Domo, I don't envy y'all having to be in the middle of the pack. That said, it's probably a CC plus for me. Receivers are strong. Having Zeke and Edmonds is fine. Zeke is your strongest, but I also worry about Zeke just based on workload. I mean, he been a heavy workload since college. And, you know, that is a worry. After those 3 receivers, he ain't got much, which is hurts a little bit. And I don't like his quarterbacks as much. So it's a CC plus for me. But again, I don't envy y'all being in that middle of the pack.
E-Rock.
You know what's funny? I wanted to draft from the middle, and when I saw I was 5, I was like, hell yeah. And I like my team. This is why, because I've been drafting on the edges, and sometimes I would feel like I'm chasing, man. I like
the edges make you chase for sure. It makes you feel like that for sure.
Yeah.
E-Rock, where you at, man? It sounds like you had a lot of people falling to you. Go ahead. Who you got?
I got Henry, Jamar. I got Taylor. Ridley. I got CeeDee Lamb, Trevor Lawrence.
Damn. Let's stop right there. That is phenomenal already. I was like, damn, like when I was watching you get, you know what I mean, all the value to get, you know what I mean? And then that was nasty. Yeah, to get Trevor Lawrence right there.
What hell to me. It was a lot falling, and I was shocked on what was falling. Like it took a lot out of me not to take Barkley, so I went Henry. And even when it came back, I was like, I could have took Barkley, but I took, I went with Taylor. I like Taylor's left side over there behind that line. So I went Taylor on that, and then oh boy let Ridley fall to me. Both of them, CEH, they took CEH and Brown from the Ridley, which I was shocked, but I wasn't mad at it. So I went with that, and then what did I come back with? I had to take Trevor Lawrence or CeeDee Lamb after that.
Yeah, you got that value right there. That's usually where he goes, though. Actually,
I took Trevor Lawrence, and then I ended up taking Swift as my third back.
See, that was smooth. That's right
not
there.
Bad
because,
for your third. I would have liked you to go
Smith,
get Williams.
He's gonna get like 200 plus, like 250 touches easily. DeAndre Swift, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I was reading he was gonna be the workhorse over there.
Yeah,
that one.
Like.
And his head coach said it's going to be a run-heavy offense.
And it's Anthony Lynn. Anywhere Anthony Lynn goes, he produces a fantasy viable running back. You know what I mean? Like, he's the reason we all like Austin Eckler. He's the reason why, Chris Ivory back in the days. Remember Chris Ivory? Remember CJ2K?
The last Jets running back to do anything.
Yeah, like because Anthony Lynn was there. That's why I always point that out. Like, Anthony Lynn's going to emphasize the run.
I like Xavier Jones going as late as he did, and Tyrell Williams possibly being the number one, and Hardman. I'm gonna keep it real. If I had to rate your team, your weakest spot to me is that your starting QBs are Trevor Lawrence and Cam Newton and Garoppolo, who to me won't even finish the season as the number one.
Timers on them.
Yeah. But I'm looking at Henry. I'm not big on Taylor like everybody is, but Henry, Taylor, Ridley, Lamb, Lawrence, Swift being your third best running back, which he's, whatever. I love Claypool. I think Claypool and Chark, if Chark is healthy. I love Irv Smith this year. Gronk was still a top 11 tight end last year. People forget. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not mad at your team. I would give it a C+. I'm gonna just give it a C+ because of your quarterbacks, though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him a C-.
C+ too. JD, what you give E-Rock?
I was on the fucking phone. Hold on, let me go over this nigga.
Chris, what you give E-Rock? We'll come back to you, JD. Chris, what you
JD trying to make trades.
Probably
Chris, what you give him?
Probably a C, but only because I worry about Jonathan Taylor. Losing not the quarterback don't mean shit, but losing that left guard. Most of his production last season came from running from the left side, and he just lost their best left guard, and that left guard is probably one of the best in the league, if not the best. So
you talking about the right guard.
Sorry,
yeah. Quentin Nelson.
I'm not drafting.
Hey, no, but their left guard sus. He's sus right now too, though.
Right.
Wood, did you give a grade, Wood?
So I'm giving it a C.
I'm gonna give him a C. I'm not a Jonathan Taylor guy, man. Eckler, there's a lot of bodies you passed up. Hill.
Jonathan Taylor's a beast, though. Regardless,
he is.
I like it. Six back as a rookie, and
he played a bum schedule at the end, but
he still plays a bum schedule again. That division is bad against the run.
I could be wrong with him, but overall, I'm gonna give you a C+ though.
JD,
I like E-Rock team, bro. Especially for him to have Jonathan Taylor and fucking Henry on top of Ridley and CD. I'm super high on CD this year, bro. I think he outperforms Cooper, and they going in the same round, around the same round. Any other receivers within the 2-3 picks of CD, I think CD outscores them 100%. My thing is just with having maybe DeAndre Swift that I'm not a super fan on, but just Garoppolo and Cam Newton. Those two dudes. If any bad streak comes with them within 2 games, maybe even 1 game, they might get the motherfucking Showtime at the Apollo hook on their ass. You know what I mean? It might be one that only happens, or maybe both of them happen around the same time, and you not having that other quarterback to prepare to take that starting super flex job. But other than that, I mean, with Claypool, OBJ, I'm fucking with OBJ. You might be able to make a move to go get another quarterback, but you're top to bottom right now as your starting team is good. I would just go try and go get another quarterback. But other than that, he's up there. He's going to be competing right now, especially with Henry, Taylor, Ridley, and CD Lamb on my mind.
I'm going to give you a B, bro. I'm going to change my grade.
No, he's definitely competing right now for that shit with them.
Hey, hustler, let us know you up, man. 3 teams left.
There we go. So I had to get Kelsey just because I see him going at the turn like all the time. So I wanted to make sure to lock in that. And then I went Rodgers. I mean, in this league, just going off projections, I know they don't mean too much, but week 1, Rodgers is projected for 37.5 points. Guys like Taylor and Eckler are projected for about 18 points. So that's just the discrepancy between a potential top 7, 8 QB versus, a top 5 or 6 running back.
Yeah.
So that's why I went there. And then I backed it up with Tannehill just because the QBs were drying up real quick. And even in the next round, I think 4 or 5 went. So wasn't mad with that. And then Keenan Allen was really surprised that he dropped there. My running backs, though, that's where I know that I'm going to get a downgrade because Javonte Williams, that's my number 1. So a little bit nervous about that. Doubled back with Adam Thielen, double-digit touchdowns, hopefully there again. Travis Etienne, I was really debating between him and James Robinson right here, but PPR league, I figure I'm gonna swing for the fences with the upside. James Robinson seems safer, but scared money don't make money, so I'm going for the higher upside. And QB, that's where I'm safe. I went with Darnold and then doubled back with Robbie Anderson. So I like my 3 tops, my 3 wide receivers though, even though Anderson's gonna be a little shaky sometimes. Watson, we'll find out. That could be the pick that wins me the league or someone that I just dropped in a couple weeks. We'll see. Gallup. So someone I'm a little higher on because I had Matt Harmon on the show yesterday. We talked about him in reception perception and the type of separation he gets in man coverage and how they're going to be moving him back around and he's going to be getting a lot more slot play. So I like him being in a flex. I really think Drew Lock is going to start. We're going to see tonight with Teddy Bridgewater. Their game starts in less than an hour. If he does good, I think he might be in the QB competition. But if he kind of just plays a little blah, I think Lock is going to get it. My running backs, Murray, hopefully they just get him involved. McKinnon, if CEH's ankle is really messed up, McKinnon might have a bigger role. I like Jacoby Myers. He could be the number 1.
That's my guy.
That one made me mad when you got Jacoby Myers, my baloney, as a first name.
Yeah. You already know. Nelson Aguilar, what did he do with the Raiders? He's a vertical threat, at best, but
he's also he could also yak it up though too. That's what Cam Newton's game is right now, is going short.
I actually like what's the name, Bourne, more than Aguilar. I love Jacoby Myers over there, and that's a good pick,
especially at
the 3rd to the last round. I love that.
It's free at that point, and then went James White just because who knows? Cam likes dumping it off, so we'll see. And then AJ Green, he could get dropped real quick, but if he comes back healthy, we already know what he's looked like.
Yeah, and then that's your connection to Killer Kyler.
And number 2, behind Hopkins, he's not going to have the number 1 DB on him. We'll see what happens.
Let me go ahead and grade your team first. Hustler, I'm going to be honest. I think your team has crazy upside. I don't like it on the part where I love Javonte Williams, I love Etienne, but they remind me, a lot of people are comparing them in the industry right now. It's how Cam Akers and Dobbins were. Can you survive that point where they take off towards the end of the season? So the upside is there if you can survive. But I think your big 4, like Kelsey, Rodgers, Tannehill, are there more players that I would have got over Kelsey at that point? Yeah.
And then he has Keenan Allen
in the 4th. Thielen is going to be really solid. I think your team is really solid. I think Michael Gallup is one of my biggest sleepers this year. I think he's slipping super far back. I think I like Terrence Marshall a little more than Robbie Anderson, but the Darnold to Anderson connection, I do like that possible. I think you got a lot of trade value with your quarterbacks. You could trade any one of your quarterbacks for somebody you could start because there's going to be teams that need quarterbacks, and I'll probably offer you something for one of them. I'm going to give you a C+ with a potential to be a B+, and that really depends on Etienne and Javonte Williams. But Aaron Rodgers and Tannehill, they can get you 80 points on any given week.
I'm gonna give him a B-. I like his team a lot. Because, I am the crazy asshole who ends up with both Javonte and Etienne in a lot of instances. You know what I mean? So I like rookie running backs, but you got to survive them. You know what I mean? You got to survive them to get to the promised land.
Wood, what you think?
I'm gonna give him a B+, man, because I see if Watson come back or Darnold do cool,
he's gonna get whatever he wants from them.
Trade and get a running back if Etienne and Williams don't do what I think they're gonna do, and that's kill. So he might not even need to do that. So the potential of his team, after looking kind of deep, and then he got Thielen. He ended up with I'm not gonna say 3 number ones, but Thielen is solid. Anderson, I mean, damn, man, I like it overall. I like it. I like your team. I'm gonna say a B+, bro.
That's why I say C with the upside of a B+.
Yeah.
Based on those running backs. You know what I'm saying? And the trade value, Wood, you hit it on the head. You're a master trader. You got action to get whatever you want right now. Right now, like today. You know what I'm saying?
By week 4, you're gonna know what you need, and you're gonna know what's up with Watson, what's up with Locke, what's up with Darnold. You're gonna know. You know Tannehill and Rodgers is there. They're starting that. Them are your guys. They're gonna kill. You're gonna be able to play. Keep one for buys. Play with the other 2.
Hey, value, man. JD, he controlling the market. What you think, JD?
Man, I like everybody else. I'm on the same path with a C+. Could be a B. You know what I mean? The only thing is just that them fucking running backs. You're gonna have to be able to survive with them 2 running backs 100%. But my only thing is that Watson is a big ass question mark. You probably could have got maybe another starter where you got Watson at, just based on we know what in 22 cases, a couple of them being criminal. You know what I mean? I hate to bring that up on a fantasy show, but you know what I mean? We playing.
Hey, listen, out of them 22, I bet you like 14 of them is like bitches just trying to get bread. You know what I mean? But there's too many.
That leaves another 8. That leaves another 8 that we don't know about. You know what I mean? That's my only thing. You know what I mean? If he does step on the field, which I don't think he steps on the field this year, you know what I mean? That could have been another motherfucking player on your roster. But if he do it, that's what's up. But like everybody else said, you might have some trade bait in other positions to where you can get stronger at your running back. But just to be able to have J-Rob, the Mob, and my guy Melvin Gordon in front of them 2 rookies right there, them 2 rookies is going to have to wait their turn 100%. So for the first couple of weeks, you're going to have to make sure you win them weeks to wait on them running backs until they get more acclimated into.
You know what though? They do come in. They come in flex worthy for sure though in PPR because they're gonna come in as the 3rd down backs already, both of them. You know what I mean? And that's what the allure of Javonte is, because eventually he'll get the early down work along. He'll be a 3 down back. This is Pat Shermer who drafted.
I don't know. I seen somewhere they said that Melvin Gordon is a clear-cut starter right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so, right now.
Come get him.
As of right now, and that's what I'm saying. So if you're able to hold off and get, maybe you go 2-2 in the first 4 games, then you ain't got no problem on waiting on them 2 running backs. But if you go down 1-3, 1-4, something like that, then you might have to bust a move. That's my only thing, and that's just because I'm a running back guy. 100%, bro. But
send me McKinnon and Darnold for Melvin Gordon is yours. Secure the backfield. Chris, what you give Hustler, man? Bogart, are you next?
He's backing up the dump truck.
Probably a C.
I gave him a what did I give him? Oh, I gave him the B- because I happen to believe like Javonte's like a week 2 or week 3 starter. You know what I mean? And he's gonna come in getting like 12, 13 touches already.
And you know what, too, though? In your defense, Hustler and Bogart, what you saying? I keep telling people, and everyone knows this. Javonte Williams is the perfect person to come in and share the backfield because he shared the backfield at North Carolina with Michael Carter, who's on the Jets, a potential starter. You know what I'm saying? Both splitting carries enough to get drafted in the second round of the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Or fourth
Memphis.
round
They're Memphis backs, right?
North Carolina.
I had it right the first time. Okay.
Yeah. So I like that. I like that for sure. Okay, we got 2 teams left. Woodrow, what you got, man?
Yes, sir, man. We got Lamar Jackson, going crazy. Devontae, scary ass Terry. Then I grabbed Mixon. I really wasn't feeling Mixon, man, but he slipped. And I didn't heard JD and Ken talk about him, and I did some homework, and he grew on me. So I grabbed him. Fuck it. Boom. Then I grabbed Cousins. He gonna load it up. Then I grabbed Moore. We already know what he is. So it's like so far it's like I'm top heavy at quarterback. I'm top heavy at wide receiver. Boom. Then I grabbed Rojo and Gaskin. I feel like I ain't got no holes so far. You feel me? Then I grabbed AB, Young Curtis Samuel, Bridgewater, Drake, John New, Evan Ingram for the tight ends. I'ma juggle them. Somebody gonna hit. You feel me? Crowder. If he stay healthy, we know. Then I grab Malcolm Brown. You feel me? Because of Gaskin with that last pick, just to make sure, get a little insurance. And that's the same thing I did with Curtis Samuel. I'm like, I drafted Scary Terry so high. I just want to make sure. It's not a handcuff, but it is, but it's not because Fitz sling it. And then Marlon Mack, just because he was hurt last year, I just want to make sure, is he really gone? Because I don't believe in Taylor. So I just want to hold on to Mack for about 2.5, 3 weeks. But yeah, that's it.
I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to grade you first. I'm going to give you a solid B with a potential to be higher. I think getting Mixon in the 4th round was super value. I'm not really high on your quarterbacks. Actually, I'm going to take it back. I'm going to give you a solid B- because of your quarterbacks, because we don't know if Bridgewater's starting. So technically you might have 2 quarterbacks, even if you think he is. But I love the receivers with Adams, Terry, and DJ Moore. I love the fact that Rojo and Gaskin, we only got to start 2 running backs. So whatever one of those is really the number one, you could play them every week and possibly all 3. Antonio Brown was great value. I think the way that Rivera uses Curtis Samuel when he used him in Carolina, you could get away with starting him and McLaurin on some weeks. Drake, I think, is going to be involved in the offense. I like John New. Actually, you know what? I'll take that back. I'm sorry. I'm going to give you a C+. I do see holes. I see holes. I don't like the quarterback position. Your running backs, even though you got Jones and Gaskin that could both be number ones, they still are sharing the backfield. And I think, Rojo has always had stone hands, so his game is based on if he's running that rock good. And I think they ran the rock more last year because they were letting Brady just go, and he had that knee injury that nobody knew about. This year, Brady brought Tampa Bay what he wanted them to, which was a championship, and they're going to let him do what he wants this year. And I don't like Rojo as much, but I like him where you got him. I'm going to give you a C+.
Bro, they signed Fournette to a minimum contract because nobody else would sign him. That's Rojo's backfield. Gaskin, Tua panics and dumps it off to Gaskin, and Gaskin does his thing. You feel
that
me?
Is not Rojo's backfield, dog. Stop
That's
throwing
Rojo's
up them
backfield,
prayers.
bro.
No, it's not.
Week 7, week 8.
JD, give your grade then. Give your grade, JD.
I mean, to come away in the draft with Devontae Adams and Terry McLaurin, I'm not no DJ Moore truther believer, whatever that is. I don't fuck with him like that. 100%.
That's why he's my 3rd.
I feel it. I understand that. Good shit, bruh. You know what I mean? But like I said, to come away with Devontae Adams and Terry McLaurin, you know what I mean, and Lamar Jackson, maybe Joe Mixon is on the field for the whole 17 games this year, and what he was doing in his first 6 games last year, maybe that transpires to what he was doing last year into this year. But yeah, AB is my guy. Other than that, I got a C for Brody, 100%, dog. You know, I mean, you deep in your running backs. That's my main thing. You can switch out Ronald Jones for Gaskin, 100%. Other than that, Drizzy is in a timeshare. Marlon Mack, we not worried about him. He might be trade bait, or I don't know.
Drop them
100%.
bottoms. Don't even worry about them bottoms.
Yeah,
So
Jamison Crowder. It's a crowded receiver depth over there with fucking Corey Davis and Denzel Mims and Elijah Moore. Even though Elijah Moore might be hurt, I don't know, bro. It's just a little too many integral parts over there that can be up and down. You know what I mean?
I just want him to be healthy.
Just like we all want all our players to be, is just healthy.
No, he's injury prone though. He's always hurt. I just want to see if he's gonna stay healthy, bro.
Hustler.
That's all.
What you think?
I'm going with the solid B. I mean, the wide receiver depth. I mean, I see a trade or something happening, probably because your top 5 are there. QB situation. I mean, I already said I think Locke is going to be the starter. So,
yeah,
I do like the tight end position though, snatching up Jonnu like super late because I feel like Jonnu can easily get like double-digit touchdowns. I mean, Myles Gaskin, that's probably going to be who's the RB2, even though you took Ronald Jones a little bit earlier. But yes, a solid B, and a lot is going to be riding on really the running back staying healthy, like Joe Mixon.
Yeah. That's why I don't like him, man. But he fell. Fuck it.
Chris, that's a great pick in the 4th round, even in the Superflex, I think. Especially with the running backs that was left.
I give him a B minus.
You got Joe Mixon. You were able to get him over Dobbins, Montgomery, Carson, Sanders. I would have got him over all of them. What'd you say, Bogart? What you got?
Oh no, my bad. I was thinking out loud. I decided.
Let us know. You said you were.
I give him the B minus. He got a lot of good value. I mean, and then I think Gaskin is gonna get like 50% of that backfield. You know what I mean? I think the other 2 guys like Malcolm Brown. I'm not buying that Malcolm Brown shit right now. You know what I mean?
No, not at all. Chris,
I'm gonna be honest.
And I like Rojo. That's my favorite running back in that backfield. My bad. I'm gonna cut you off.
I'm gonna be honest. Will got one of my favorite teams in the league.
I like his team for sure.
Thank you for being honest, bro.
Gaskin
Thank
today
you for
alone.
being honest.
Gaskin today alone, bro. 6 carries, 27 yards, a touchdown, 4 catches, 44 yards, a touchdown. Gaskins is the guy there. Period. I think he got.
Hey, to interrupt, Chris. Sorry about
I
this.
traded for him in
everybody
Heart to Start.
I sent them to you.
They trolled me in this league. This league, I went wide receiver heavy, and my 2 running backs are Mike Davis. It's a dynasty league. Gaskin, and then I got Trey Sermon, Michael Carter, hella rookies. As soon as Gaskin didn't play that much the first preseason game, I told everybody, relax. They know what they have in Gaskin. Why let him get hurt? Let's see what they got in Malcolm Brown.
That's a very, very good point.
And that was why they did it. Everyone overreacted. I even sent Justin to trade for him, and he's like, he said, nah, never. I'm not giving up on Gaskin. I said, okay, so you're one of me. Well, go ahead, Chris.
Nah, I think Gaskin Wood got one of my favorite teams. Gaskin was a great pick there. I like Mixon. Receivers are really, really good. I mean, I have no problem with.
Yeah, I'm a Mixon guy too. That's why he got the B minus for me because
I have no problem with Scary Terry and Curtis Samuel being on the same team. I think we could start both of them the same week.
And then he got that's fire right there. And you guys touched on it a little bit.
Is real good value right there. It's a B for me for sure. Solid.
That's why I said C with a B plus capability. Damn near. And it's only because of the quarterback.
When Curtis Samuel,
hate me.
When Curtis Samuel was with
Lamar Jackson and Kirk Cousins is a real good set of
serviceable for sure.
He got
almost done.
He got a running back with Lamar Jackson built in right there. Now, but I was gonna say Curtis Samuel when he was with Ron Rivera in 2019, they used him as a field stretcher. So that's gonna benefit what the Magic Man likes to do. You know what I mean? He likes to stretch the field. You know what I mean? Yeah, listen, man. When he goes tragic, it's even better because as long as it's pick 6, we're in here. You know what I mean? We're chucking this thing. You know what I
mean? We got the last team of the night. Easy does it, man. Nick Chubb. He had the number 12 pick. Nick Chubb, Aaron
That's my
Jones.
guy right there.
Oh, that was nasty right there already.
Nick Chubb, Aaron Jones, Allen Robinson, Stafford, Julio, Mike Davis, Danny Dimes Pesos, Mark Andrews, which was good value where he was. Landry, Big Ben, Michael Pittman, Parker, Devontae Parker, looks like Hollywood Brown, Naheem Hines, Jared Cook, Gio Bernard, and Zach Ertz. Just to give my grade real quick, based on passing on Devontae Adams, Eckler, Najee Harris, Gibson, I think I want them over Aaron Jones. Nick Chubb, even with Nick Chubb, I think he could have ended if he would have grabbed a wide receiver.
Aaron Jones, did he finish 5 last year?
Number
even
5.
Missing time? Yeah.
I would have liked for his. I think he got more value with Big Ben where he was than getting Daniel Jones where he was. I like his running backs as the true number ones, Mike Davis, Aaron Jones, and Chubb. His wide receivers, Allen Robinson, Julio, Landry. I like Pittman as a sleeper this year. Parker and Brown, I don't really mess with. I'm going to give him a solid C. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to give him a flat C, too.
I'm going to give him a solid C.
Because listen, even though he had to get Danny Dimes earlier, I see Ben Roethlisberger being the guy who's the second QB. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Big Ben just had like 10 for 12, 2 touchdowns, an easy 100 and almost 200 yards now.
Big Ben just led the league in pass attempts last year. It's going to come down because now they got Najee, but that's only going to open up things and they're enforcing like a little bit of zone and more play action, like from what I saw in training camp and so far what we saw in preseason. You know what I mean?
That's a good stat. I didn't know he had the most passes.
Yeah. And they went.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say they went 11-0 and then they finished 12-4. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But that's a good stat, man. I'm gonna give bro a C plus. I'm worried about his receivers. I'm not worried about Daniel Jones or Big Ben. He's gonna find one of them.
Yeah.
All 3 of them are gonna be his guys.
Big Ben has a soft ass schedule too.
Yeah.
The Steelers got a soft schedule.
And if all the Giants are healthy, Evan Ingram, Galladay, Barkley, if everybody's healthy,
actually not so soft. Actually, let me take that back.
Steelers.
Yeah, I just thinking about their schedule. It is kind of rough.
Oh, okay, yeah. But I like
soft against the run though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then he grabbed Andrews. I love Mike Davis as his third running back. I like Hines down there. Like I said, I'm worried about Taylor, so it's good to have a little piece just in case. Sorry to E-Rock, are you on there? But I'm gonna say a C. I'm gonna say a C plus B minus, man.
JD.
I'm gonna say a C plus.
That's a good
man. You got to understand, bro. To come away out the draft with Nick Chubb, Aaron Jones, and Mike Davis.
We know where you stand.
Clear cut number 1 over there.
Aaron Jones,
19 had 20-something TDs, bro.
Yeah.
And for him to miss
and no
games
Jamal Williams, bro. No
Jamal Williams. But we got to think about the other guy.
But it's cool
back there, AJ Dillon.
He's gonna get, he's gonna get all the receptions that you know what I'm saying. He's gonna get all the receptions. There's no Jamal.
We go
Williams.
back to the 19 season and them 20-something TDs that Aaron Jones had, bro. And he missed games in the 2020 season to come away with Nick Chubb, who I got in my top 5 rankings now as in my RB rankings. And then let alone 140 targets in Allen Robinson. Then you got AJ Brown playing on the opposite of Julio. Probably, maybe not up until last year that Calvin really was the best receiver that played alongside of motherfucking AJ. I mean, Julio. So Julio has somebody to take the pressure off of. He got 5 motherfucking players right now that's putting up 20+ points a game right now, dog. And then to go with his motherfucking quarterbacks, if we going Big Ben or if we going, hold on, let me see. If we going Big Ben, Daniel Hernandez and Matt Stafford might throw for 5,000 in this offense, especially with Cam Akers going down. You know what I mean? I'm fucking with big boy team. I like it, dog. Oh my mama.
Yeah,
he got a little bit of ammunition to make a move.
Yeah. I like it.
Bogart, what you think? Oh, Hustler.
I gave him
Hustler's
the
on
B
you,
minus.
Hustler.
Yeah.
You getting a B
Solid.
minus?
Solid C. I mean, a lot's going to be riding on the health of Julio Jones, which I don't know how, if that's bettable or not at this point. I would have taken some players over Aaron Jones. I mean, if Jones repeats what he's done, the last 2 years, I mean, no one's going to care anyways. But yeah, I feel like a lot's just riding on the wide receivers here. I really hate Danny Pesos and Big Ben. I mean, he's going to take a lot of hits like he always does. I know he's probably going to be a little bit more efficient than in the past, but is his body going to be able to hold up? He always takes big hits, and yeah, he has a really tough schedule, compared to Najee. Like we know he's got
Najee got the soft schedule.
Just in his division, the pass rushers alone are going to want to eat him for lunch. So
check that trade, Bogart. Go ahead, Hustler, my bad.
Yep. No, that's it.
I'll see what you're talking about.
Chris, talk to me.
Maybe it's because I don't understand. This is my first year doing Superflex, but this team kind of trash. I gotta be honest. It's at best a C, but a C minus for sure. D plus C minus for me. I mean,
I do hate having Julio though, because he's like a ticking time bomb. But I will say with Derrick Henry there,
I don't hate having Nick Chubbs and Aaron Jones. I would have preferred choosing somebody else over Aaron Jones, to be honest. I would have taken Devontae Adams there or something. I don't think taking Danny Dimes there was great. You could have had Sutton, you could have had Samuel, Judy. I mean, there's so many other picks you could have had over Danny Dimes if you really, really wanted to. It's a C.
Look, the Heart2Start Super-flex marathon, 3 hours and 39 minutes. My butt cheeks is hurting. We got kids in the background. Appreciate you, Hustler, for hosting this thing. Fire content is to come. Every Saturday this year when the season starts, we're trying to have where everybody from these different leagues jump on and talk some shit to your opponent that week. I look forward to competing against everybody in this league. Hustler, we started off at each other. We're focused on each other this year. I got Sweet. This is one of my rivals. I called out JD, Bogart, and somebody else to be bottom three. The target is on my back like always. Hustler, tell them something on the way out, man.
Oh, yeah. Just if you ain't following me yet, go hit me up, Fantasy Football Hustler. We got so much content that's going to be coming out on a weekly basis. And we're going to keep collabing with guys like Bogart and everyone with the Heart2Start crew. So, yeah, I'm hyped for this season. And we got a lot of live streams. A lot of live streams coming. Yeah. So if you guys ever want to join, I do like 5 start and sit question and answer sessions like every single week. So we're giving back to the people.
That's right. Yeah. Hey, he stay dropping that content, man. Y'all go check him out for real. Like I said, his family. Wood, tell him something, man. Hi, Lolo. Tell him something, Wood.
Oh, man, hey, I got the best team by far. She been telling me, hurry up, Daddy.
We do have an author. We do have an author in the building.
That is a baby author right now. 3-book series.
What's your book called?
Nice.
What's your book called? Lolo, what's your book
Lolo's Adventures.
Lolo's Adventures. She talking about I'm nervous. Get up, girl.
That's all right.
Say bye.
Hi, Claire. Awesome. JD, CEO, tell him something on the way out.
Fucking A, bro.
BEO.
I'm off 1800 right now, the cheapest tequila there is. So I ain't got too much to say no more right now.
Is that the one that was at the studio sitting for the longest?
That was in the studio. Yeah, right.
The last bottle.
I'm just rolling right now, bro.
Hey, Bogart, tell him something.
Hey, man, it's a pleasure to be on. And, you can find me at the GMM Network. But, man, shout out to Guccini JD's dad because, man, the earth is my turf. You know what I'm saying?
100%,
right?
Man.
You feel me? And so, man, I'll see y'all gentlemen in the battlefield.
Chris, talk to him.
Oh, yeah. My bad. Hold on. One more thing. Tomorrow, me and Hus, we go live on the Real Fantasy Playmakers, 12:30 p.m. West Coast time, 3:30 p.m. East Coast. Yeah, we're going to break down some of this preseason 2 talk. Shout out to my man, Miles Peacock. He's going to be on. And my man, Dennis from the Ignorant Thinkers podcast.
That's
Definitely got to check out all the content. Chris, hey, World-renowned writer, award winner, Chris, talk to him, man.
Let them know how much your team is trash, cousin.
I don't want some awards, but I ain't world renowned. I ain't
Not
got
yet.
to say. Wood, I see you week one.
Ooh.
Wood, I see you.
Hey, the Heart2Start teller the takes on Saturday nights is gonna be lit.
Saturday night
that shit gonna be fire, bro. We gonna fire this
It's like the
motherfucker up on
face-offs.
Saturdays, bro.
Hard
Come Saturday, it's gonna be
It's like
fire.
the weigh-ins. It's like the weigh-ins.
The weigh-ins where motherfuckers gonna want to jump in between and get the knuckling up, bro.
Hey, Heart2Start Fantasy Podcast, along with Fantasy Football Hustler 420 with the co-host tonight on his as well. We out, y'all.